Hello chat, how are you all doing today? So, hold on, let me fiddle volume. Right, okay. We're gonna just touch volume and kinda see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, we're finally here with it. Yeah. Oh, something in my throat. Okay, right, it's gone. Swallowed. Well, that's a odd ass start, but where was it? Yeah, we're finally here. After a lot of recommendations and popular demand, and you know, part of my own curiosity as well. We're finally going to be playing some Library of Runa. Now, you know, I don't know much about this game. I know it's like deck building RPG game made by Project Moon. Apparently, it's got similarities gameplay wise to Limbus, but better and more involved. Hopefully, because you know, as much as I like Limbus, I do have my issues with it. But yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna delay us like much longer. We'll get into this. I go out to the street with hands in my pockets. Well, voice acting, is this just for the intro or not? Because, I cannot be free. Am I not allowed to have a dream that is beyond my means? Damn it, the purple tear. I'm hoping this blurriness is just like a visual effect and not like, am I gonna have to fix the game's resolution? Then again, it's looking like a bit better on my stream preview than here. What the hell happened? What's for the smoke? Guess I'll have to trust her. Oh, good. We do have a nice clear screen. Okay, that's fine. I'll only say this once. Oh, I like the funny dark. It's odd, but you know, dark feathery drip. I like it. I despise verbose and roundabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point. I would love for that to be foreshadowing that we're not going to get overly bloated bits of dialogue like Limbus, so I don't need to be in reading hell, but don't try to get wordy, just answer my questions. You don't get to question me either, damn. Where did you come from? How did you enter this place and for what purpose? Well, who are you two? Oh, I'm suddenly getting all nauseous. My leg! Wait, did she just like stab him in the leg? I warned you and you crossed the line. Let me ask you one more time. Where did you come from? How did you enter this place and for what purpose? I was just walking around and ended up here before even realising. No idea how I got here. Damn it, blood gushes out my right leg. I wasn't trying to trespass, I don't even know where this is. I woke up. Oh, precise details. I woke up around 1 PM, started walking around the streets of District 13. Yo, he's gonna get way too wordy for her like, and I can just see it happening now. I was just about. I figured I could go wherever I wanted. I decided to drop by Ham Pang Pang. I can't even read this word here, goddamn distortion effect. They serve a weekly special sandwich. I've got bills to pay, got no job, got to make a living somehow. And as a one-man office... You dragged on too long, I'll be taking your left arm and left leg next. You have no purpose and you don't even know how you got here, just who are you? Just an ordinary fixer who's at rock bottom. What the hell is this place and who are you? And stopped for asking a question. Your name, and welcome to the library. We've yet to see any guests, but then you suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Took me quite a bit of effort designing this library to ensure that no uninvited guests could enter, you see. These ones that I had, I don't go any cash or mortgages to get new ones. Seems he's fainted. Wake up. My legs, my arms. They're intact. Hey, you got some of that K-Corp healing modules? You should be able to swing your arms and walk again. Made a few readjustments to your body to make it a bit easier to use. I think you did trespass in my library. I took your limbs away without your consent, so I'm giving you these as an apology. Oops, silly me, you know, hey man, kinda non-consensually took your limbs, my B. You know, honestly, simple mistake, anyone could make it. I'm quite patient and generous, you see. I'm sure. Patient my ass, am I really supposed to be thankful for this? Your warning isn't in effect anymore, right? No, not anymore. I had a few thoughts where you were knocked out. Oh, that's nice, Oliver. My conclusion, you'll help me out here. Do syndicates these days kidnap people this way, or is this one of the wings? I heard rumours they abduct test subjects from here and there for singularity research. An acquaintance apparently began jumping between dimensions as a side effect, dear god. My life is really an unlucky mess. This is a library. Sir, this is a library. I'm letting you live for 2 reasons. I need an analysis of how you could enter this place uninvited. Setting you back or neglecting you without knowing the reason could pose a significant threat. It's not like you can leave without my permission anymore. Second for now on, I will collect books about the city in search of the one absolute book. And I want you to help me with this process. Since you're a resident of the city, I expect you'll be helpful in various ways. I knew this would happen to me. Some ways people disappear without a trace only to be found as chunks of flesh later. You still laugh at poor folk for being careless and unlucky. I say it has nothing to do with carelessness. It just happens without a moment's notice. Don't be too concerned about your life. You're not allowed to die here unless I permit you to. Yeah, your right to die are revoked.
미치광이 연구소 같은 부류였나? 산채로 옥수수랑 태엽 같은 걸 뱃속에 쑤셔넣고 입에서 팝콘을 쏘는
shivers of like corn kernels and clockwork into people's stomach. Turn them into walking popcorn? Huh?
완전 꽝 중에 꽝이구만. 그냥
앞으로도 또 그런 개소리를 하면 그 말대로 팝콘 기계
If you spit such nonsense one more time, I'll gladly turn you into a human popcorn machine. I've already gone through so many cycles of bullshit responding to every bit of meaningless rubbish. Let me introduce myself properly. My name is Angela, the head librarian and director of the library. I was to welcome quotation marks the guests invited to the library. I will carefully determine what guests to invite and write an invitation accordingly. You'll entertain the guests once they accept the invitation that arrive at the library. Since you have actual experience working as a fixer, I'm sure you'll be able to give various types of guests a much better reception than I could. I'm just a washed up grade 9 fixer though. What's this reception? Do I catch their eyes, be a waiter for them or something? It's simple, you just have to deal with the guests in a physical manner, of course. The library represents the guests with an ordeal, the books will open up in the process.
책을 얻을 자격이 있는
The
거지.
guests who have overcome the ordeal will be deemed worthy to earn their
준비하는
books.
과정에서 네가
There
죽더라도
is a
그건
possibility you may die in the process of reception, but it's only temporarily. You'll get back when the library closes. And you might die, but nothing we can't
이곳
fix here
세상은
at the
내
library.
허락 없이 잠들 수 없으니까.
No one here may rest without my permission.
너 혹시 해결사한테 무슨 환상 같은 거 있어? 그것도 구급 해결사한테?
Do you happen to have some weird fantasies about fixers? Aren't you expecting too much for a grade 9? I'm not as talented as you seem to think, you know. I mean, hey, fantasies about fixers. I know there's a certain enthusiastic yellow-haired individual that would fit that.
매뉴얼은 준비해뒀으니까.
None of my business. I prepared a manual for you. Go ahead and figure things out yourself.
읽어보니
초대장을 펼쳐놓고
Open up the invitation. Register the books you wish to serve to your guests.
초대장은 자연스럽게 전달될 거야.
The invitation will be naturally sent to those who need the books.
초대장은 도서관과 마찬가지로
It's a carefully
많은
crafted
점수를
work.
해. 나침반
Think
같은
of it as a
거라고
compass. It would be
생각하면
easier to
이해가
understand that
방향을
way.
알려주는 그
맞아. 초대장은 내가 얻고자
The
하는
invitations
단
will
한
guide
권의
me
책으로
towards the
인도해줄 거야.
one book I
그리고
truly wish to
책에 따라
obtain.
초대장이 붉게 변할 때가 있어.
Sometimes the invitation may turn red according to the books you've registered.
붉은 초대장은 이야기가 흐를 수 있도록 하는
A
손님을
red invitation indicates it can be sent to special guests who will unravel the next part of the story.
붉은 초대장이
But this seems a little bit
의도한
too on the nose for
이곳에서
like
멈추게 되는
plot
거지.
carrying convenience time. Until we register the books that match what the red invitation wants, our journey will be halted for a bit.
초대장을 받는다고 그
있어. 그렇게 되어
They're
있거든.
always destined to
그리고
come.
손님들은 자신의 의지로
Guests
초대장
will accept the invitation and will enter the library.
대부분은 타이에 의해서 동의도 없이 아무튼 그래서 책들을
도서관은 창대한
Library is a
가능성의
place of
공간.
limitless
나조차
possibilities. I
아직
cannot
도서관의
fathom the
무한한
infinite
공간과
space and
힘을
power of the
헤아릴 수
library
없어.
just yet.
그렇기에 책들을 통해 도서관을
I
채워가는
wish to complete the library by filling that space with
그리고
books.
손에 넣을 거야.
Get my hands on the one perfect book.
완벽한 책이라. 그 책도
Open the curtains, lights on.
Ooh, and we get a fancy opening. Okay.
Experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clock or courage. Keep your eyes buttered till the end. Which you are going to be? Inside the mirror, do you see someone else in your body? Transforming one hand, two hand, three hand, turn around, say like a doggy. Till I finish my beat, cut it off, cut down your nose. All this over loyalty is gonna get you killed. You may broke but all convenient theories. For the puppets on TV, there's comfort in the streets. If you're gonna control me, at least make it interesting theatrically. Witness a hit for me. Think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out one line, two lines, three lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live.
Oh,
no,
hello
not
there.
truly.
The Hi. Oh, just in time. Literally just started the game. Watching the goddamn opening. How you doing?
You see, if you love me, can you love everything too for me?
Oh my god. Very good opening. Right, anyway, a reception begins by sending an invitation to guests who you want to invite. You want to navigate the question mark to begin. Right. The screen shows the list of books currently in the library's possession. Select the needed book now, the book of something. Continue along with the final preparations for the invitation. Doing meh? Ah. Well, I guess meh isn't horrible. You know what, hopefully it'll be better once you see me get into Runa shenanigans. Hopefully. When you're ready to send the invitation, confirm your choice of send.
야, 꼬물거리지 말고 빨리 담아.
Hey, hurry up and scrape them up now. The Zwei goons might arrive any. Damn, Zwei's wishing got gooners?
나름대로 최선을
I'm
다해
doing my
담고 있는
best
거라고.
here.
대신 몸에 들어있는 게 요상하게 달라서
I can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. The content of the sky is weirdly
내
different.
신체개조 시술은 들어본 적도 없는데.
Never heard of a body modification procedure that. Okay, but all the different districts, like, there's so many weird body like modifications that can be done.
아무리 봐도 내장 상태가
Something's
이상해.
off about the organs, they're strange.
깔끔하게 잘라낼 생각하지 말고
Forget about clean
그냥
cuts, just pull and take them.
이대로는 우리 모가지가 떨어질 테니까.
Why does he have this kind of stuff in his body?
뭐든 간에 일단 담아. 시간이
Just
정말
take him whatever at a
촉박해.
time.
얼추 됐어. 튀어.
That was too close.
피트. 치바이 협회
You're a bold one, Pete, going for a gut harvest in a territory managed by the Zwei.
우리에게 남은 건 이런 일들.
They're the only jobs we have left.
어떻게든 기어 올라.
Climb up by any means necessary, whatever it
내꿈
takes.
알지? 언젠가.
You know my dream, right, to become one of the fingers of the back street? Finger? Like, isn't that like a really... I mean, okay, finger of the back street probably isn't the biggest, but it's like... Finger's like a really high rank. That's got to be like some workman has to put in for that dream.
너같이 꿈 있는 애들은 우선
Let's sell off these guts we have.
버림받은 개한테 줄
Prepare to
상납금부터
cash
마련해야 하니까.
the offer to the stray
이번
dogs.
돈이 그 조직 밑으로 들어갈
Our
기회를
chance to join an
마련해줄
urban
거야.
legend class syndicate. Check out the harvest.
야, 너희
Is this a joke? You scraped up the right stuff?
그래서 말했잖아.
This guy didn't have a single proper organ inside him.
나 무슨 엔케팔린 같은 약에
I expected the
절여진
innards
매생이가
soaked in
생겼겠지.
drugs like Encapsulum at worst.
이건 이미 누가 여기저기
These are
퍼뜨린
damaged too
수준이잖아.
badly. It's like somebody already blew them up. Oh.
우린 분명 마취지로만 처리했어. 전혀 손 안 댔다고.
이건 말이 안 돼.
How could he have walked around with these messed up organs?
혹시 그거 아닐까? 요즘
There's a guy who scares and threats people alive to turn them into dolls. I've heard about that, but look at the state of these things, not the case at all. Those dolls are made by threading flesh and bones together. The son of a bitch didn't have any scars or stitches showing outside. There was a round orange symbol on the back of his neck.
문신인가 싶었는데 그런 걸 할
문양? 문신?
Symbols, tattoos. Damn it,
설마
don't.
이상한 벌집에
Oh yeah, because with your symbol and tattoo, like, you would think, like, what, Kurokumo or the middle. Oh, god, yeah,
그거
you.
말고도
Besides that, he had this envelope in his body.
봉투가 몸속에 왜 있어?
What's an envelope doing? So,
이리 줘.
and is that just like, is Angela just able to be like, lol, envelope can go anywhere? Like, there's an envelope inside you now. Funny,
도서관에
an invitation to a library. What's this about?
도서관에서 책을 얻을 수 있다고?
We can get books from the library. What a bunch of nonsense.
결론은 꽝이네. 정확히는 7시간
We've got
정도
7 hours to be exact. Too little time for another run of gut harvesting.
도서관이라는 곳으로 간다.
We're heading to the library, as the invitation
책이란 게
says.
뭔지는 모르겠지만 선택지가
Don't know what the
없어.
book thing is, but we're out of options. We've got to take any chance.
상나비를 못 맞춰서 걔한테 죽든 치바이 놈들한테 잡히든 그게
지금 본 것은
What was that we just saw? Oh, so we actually, so like they actually get to see the glimpse as well.
초대장이 보여주는
Fragments of the
여전한
invitation
방문한
process.
손님들의 이야기를 엿볼 수 있지.
We can take a peek at stories of our upcoming guests.
엿보기라니 취미 한번
Then take you for a peeping tom.
어떤 손님이 방문할지는 미리 알아.
It's more convenient to know what kind of guests will visit us in advance, isn't it?
그리고 이건 내 뜻이 아니야.
This is the invitation as well, not mine.
또 초대장의 기능이
That's a splendid thing you got there, ma'am. Prize upon people and kidnaps them too. A perfect tool for crimes.
이런 기능이 있다면
Heck, if the invitation can do all that, why don't we just skip the whole reception part?
그냥 훔쳐보다가
Can't we just teleport them right into a room full of traps or something?
죽이지 그래?
You know, he makes a fair point actually. Why don't we just do that?
그래서는 안 돼.
I cannot do that.
손님의
We
의지로 직접 이곳에
can only
온다는
take a peek when
결과가
it's been
이미 됐을
decided that the guests are coming here of their own volition.
초대장이 내 온전한 힘인 것도 아니고.
And the invitation's power isn't mine either. I'm simply borrowing it? But who's she borrowing it from, I wonder?
그래 그래 도시
그나저나 절박한
They're
손님.
desperate
혹시 저 문양과
guests.
사진 내
그럴 리가. 전혀 관계 없어. 초대장은 응당 받게 될 손님이.
그러면 저 요상한 일은
Where someone
그래도
else is
해결사
doing.
생활을 조금 하긴 했어도 저런 현상은 처음 봐서 말이지.
I mean, he says he's never seen anything like that, but like,
유지.
he is only a grade 9 fixer. It's not like he was high up or anything.
나도 잘 몰라. 그냥 들은 것뿐이니까.
Should be
아무튼 그런 것들이
magic
유적에
stuff exists in the
뭐가 됐든
rooms.
우리는 손님을 맞이할 뿐이야.
We simply greet our guests. They seem to be a low class, but oh well.
저놈들은 뒷골목의 양아치나 떠돌이일 거야.
They're probably a bunch of gangsters from the back streets. We call them rats.
조직이라고 부르기조차
Group of
민망한
half-assed thugs that
어중이
barely qualify as a
그것도
syndicate.
없어. 당장 하루의 벌이만을 바라보는
Basically, perfect for a tutorial fight.
이건
What
내
I'm
얼굴에
hearing.
침뱉기 같은데.
뒷골목.
그래?
아는 사람 중에 뒷골목 출신.
Someone I know is from the
뒷골목
back streets.
출신이라고
That's nothing
특별할
special. The
건
back
없지.
streets stretch all the city
뒷골목은
like
도시의
veins.
혈관 같은 거니. 오히려 뒷골목 출신이 아닌 사람은
It might be tougher to find someone who isn't from the back streets.
이곳이 도서관인가?
So this is the library. Looks fancier than I thought. Could be a bunch of valuable things here.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guest. This is the library.
저는 도서관의 관장이자
And I am Angela, the librarian of the Rose namesake. You may find what you desire here, but you may also end up yielding your precious possessions to us.
네가 이거 주인이야?
You're the owner of this, but are allowed to take whatever we want here,
정확히
right?
말하자면
You may earn books to be exact,
그럴 수
if
있다는
you're able, of
말이죠.
course.
책이란 게 과연 돈이 될까?
Are these book things really worth a lot? I love how it's just honest. Like, are they worth money?
정보의 가치가 높다면
Of course they can be if the information they hold is valuable.
망치!
Mind beggars can't be choosers, we gotta cling on to anything we can
그럼
find.
부디
Maybe you find your
책을
book in this
찾으실
place then. Right. Librarian info. Up here you can see bare information about the librarians who partake in the reception. Detailed info, you can select the information about this character in the combat pages. Info on the guests that have accepted the invitation. View detailed information about the character. And their... Alright, so we can see their combat pages as well as ours. Right, let me take a look at this. Right, so we've got Roland. I don't know why we've got a red and a yellow for each type of damage. And ooh, Roland's kinda normal slash damage, weak to pierce, and blunt will deal fatal damage to him. So P. Let's see, gut harvesting. Yeah, I assume I'm gonna see proper, like, I'm guessing the numbers are like the real numbers, kind of similar to Limbus rolls. But I'm seeing multiple symbols here, and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna trust in the tutorial, and if not, then I'll have to yell at you for helping it. Alright, what are combat pages? The text describes the ability of the page, activated upon use. In combat, 3 types of offensive dice exist. Slash damage type when the offensive damage dice slash attack. Pierce and blunt, right. The ability of an action die written on its right may activate when the die is played based on its condition. Most abilities activate when the attack hits or the target or the die wins in a clash. Right, so hitting clashing, we know that. During the battle, use combat pages uses a resource called light. The amount of light a character has is indicated by the number of yellow icons above them. Tutorials ask like any Project Moon game we love. Ah, right, so basically we counting on you. When I get into an actual syndicate and get comfy, think I can't beat a bunch of dweebs. Come on and bring it. Stay calm. And cool your head. Oh, is it? Oh, wait, hold on. This might not be really important for now, but like, oh, I am currently covering a character HP. Let me just... here? You know what? I'm moving myself a bit, you know, like, random sidetrack is like, damn, one of these days I need to get me one of them, like, overlays or some sort. Anyway, that, not important right now. Let's focus on learning the goddamn game. When the scene begins, press the spacebar to roll speed die. Right, so imagine this is like Limbus speed, so they'll get a 1 or 2, and we can get anywhere between 1 or 4 this turn. I assume? A higher speed value offers the following advantages. Redirect attacks, character with higher speed values back first. So speed dice is basically Limbus speed values from what I'm getting. No, I don't want to skip the tutorial. Oh, the HP is also on the character's feet. Oh, so it is. Oh. Right, no, you don't get to look at this HP bar. I'm gonna just lean and sit on it all comfy like. Select the speed die from a librarian. Right. Hold on, what are you saying now? Because you're gonna say the more important things. The emotion level isn't too important for now. Difference of Limbus. Limbus every die is the same speed for a character, and Runa every die is a different speed. I feel like overall that's gonna be better though. At least I imagine. Right, this is the librarian's hand of combat pages, aka cards. Pick a card, any card. We'll keep it simple and go flight attack. Select the speed dice of an opposing character to target them. I guess we'll go for that. By pressing Q or clicking on an icon, you can toggle quick mode. Dice are rolled automatically, allowing combat to play smoothly. You can automatically fill librarian speed dice with combat pages in their hands. Right, okay. Visual indicators showing the librarian guests are currently targeting attack. You'll get to learn way later when you start doing the huge builds. Oh boy. Or clicking it. When only one of 2 opposing characters has dice to play, a one-sided attack occurs. This happens when a character targets an enemy that's not targeting back. Only offensive dice are played on one-sided attacks. Defensive dice will be retained until the scene ends or an enemy attempts a one-sided attack. Clashing, characters are engaged, have dice to play. A clash occurs. In a clash, the results of actions determined by their comparing their rolls. Right, I think I can imagine how it goes. So, block dice. Ah, right, hold on, this is a bit different. So, if we lose the clash, we lower damage, but if we win, we get to a stagger. Right, that's actually quite nice. In a way, that's like... negate damage, the character... Right, important stuff to know. Each dice will clash once against the opponent except dodge dice. If you dodge an attack, it will reuse the dodge until it either loses or clashes a block. Oh, so that's why like dodge dice had so many like layers to like when it goes against different stuff, right? So I'm guessing that means evade can potentially be a really good defensive option in this game. Like, potentially, but risky. A character may receive 2 types of damage, physical and stagger. Attacks with stagger damage reduce the stagger gauge on hit. When stagger hits 0, the character gets into the staggered state. It will receive fatal damage from all attacks, cannot act for the rest of the turn, cannot restore light, cannot draw pages. Right, so ideally we really never want to get staggered. Which, hey, wait, man is staggered. Oh, he only has 1 HP, god damn it. You know, I can probably take, like, 2 hits again, so... Or actually, let's see. See, I'm curious about this. Cards with, like, multiple icons. Because this is, like, an evade guard and an attack. So does this mean an attack? But I'll also get, like, an evader guard? Like, surely no, that would be too overpowered for, like, a basic card. The dice will play in order from top to bottom. So, because I've only got 1 dice right now, is this gonna, like, just do the evade then for this? The first dice to clash will be a dodge, then the block, then the attack. Oh, right, so... Wait, did I get the 3 actions from... Right, so... Let me... One card, 3 actions? God, that's like really good. But like, it seems really good for now, but I'm sure it's like, oh, this is gonna go into like the strategy that will be required later on. Oh shit, yeah, we'll finish you off and then guard. Book of Rats obtained. Told you it was... Right, taking physical damage will when an HP is 0, you die. Guests who meet their demise in the library will be resolved into books. The higher the guest's emotion level was, the more likely they are to yield books in greater quantity or quality. Even if a librarian dies during combat, they will rise again once the reception's over. Right, well, we've injured you, so let's target you next, so... Oh, and I'm guessing the big number at the top left is the light cost, because I see that took 3 light there. Which might limit us for next turn. I guess that's going to be a factor in, like, deck building, is caring about light management. It sounds OP for now. Some cards will only one attack will be way better in the future. Clashing a block against the block seems dumb, but if you win the clash, it does big stagger damage. Interesting. Pages have light costs, and the way you get back light will be important in future builds. Yeah. Yeah, I can already have a feeling that light management is going to be a factor in decks. Light attack, because I think I remember you saying in the past that like you can get really in depth with the amount of cards and stuff you can get for your decks in this game. Well, actually no, we're fine because we've got like max light right now. I don't know how I got that, if that's because I just did cool big kill. Let's go crazy offensive and see what happens then. Curtain call for the reception. The rats on, they have a nice little rat logo, how nice. You can check the books you have obtained from the reception here. If you failed the reception, the spurt will show the books you lost instead. Oh, that's rough. So you'll get teased like, hey, you could have had this, but you fucked up. You can check the battle symbol your librarians have obtained from the reception. It's time to conclude reception. Right, hold on. 2% boost to boost stagger damage. HP plus 1. And we got a lot of book of rats. Whatever they do. Anyway, curtains closed.
그렇게도 중요한 일일까?
Library of Gacha. God damn, there's no escape from the Gacha, is there? Oh, it's like, what's the joke? It's like, Library of Runa opens Lid Limbus Company. Don't worry, you usually get 90% of cards in one reception. Also, funny thing, so like talking about things that aren't quite what they seem, because I don't know if you saw me mention another server net, how yeah, I've picked up the Dawn Trail expansion so I could actually pick up those extra classes, because like, yeah, you know, when I pick up Gunbreaker and Reaper, I also might want to try Dancer, because I was looking at a guide for Dancer to get a gist of it, because I know you and some other people said it's an easy class. And it's like, I'm vaguely curious about Dancer because it seems interesting. Although it seems really weird as well. It's like, okay, so we have like very basic combo stuff. And then we're just playing a lot of Simon Says, from what I gather. Yeah, so that heck yeah. I think, wasn't there like something else I was picking up? Oh yeah, so I was kind of dabbling with Machinist, because like as much as I bully Machinist, I do think the class looks cool, and I might have looked up some rotation stuff about late game Machinist, and I'm like, why does this look kind of fun? And it's like, I know, right? It's one of the lower DPS classes, and I bully it a lot. I might be a hypocrite. Like, it might not be in the greatest spot in the game's meta, but goddamn, it looks cool and it looks fun. I want to kind of invest in it a little bit, maybe. The entire gimmick is to press the buttons that light up. Everything has ants on it. Anyway, back to Library of Rune, I guess. You can now select the floor of General Works during reception. A pleasure to burn. In this section you can burn the books that you've obtained. You can see what the books in your possession have to offer before burning them. The books are also used for inviting the guests of subsequent episodes. It's recommended to keep at least one copy in your possession. Here you can check from the list of items that can be obtained from burning the book. Oh, so is this like our quote-unquote gacha pool then? Press the relevant button to begin burning your books. You can burn up to 20 at a time. Right, so we've got... Basically, so we can get their deck for ourselves. Which is nice. And then we've got whatever the pages here are. Try burning some. I mean, yeah. Oh wait, is it only gonna let me burn one at a time then now? Oh my god, why does it actually look like a gacha screen as well? When you burn books on a floor, you'll see a lovely animation in that floor's colour. Burning a book uses different pages each time based on... okay, so they put gacha in my RPG. The game has two types of books. Attack pages, which have specific dice on them. Right. Conditions and such. And character pages, which changes a whole character with new attributes. Huh. Interesting. The rarity of a page ranges from paperback, hardcover, limited, and object alert. Pages of a higher grade are more powerful, or they're rarer to acquire when burning books. Key pages have a set limit of how many times they can be burned at once. So is this... Oh, right, so the pages give us, like, their stats, I assume? And then... Right, well hold on, let me... burn at least a few more books. I mean, I know they said to keep one copy, but I guess just in case I'll keep 3 should be fine. I'm not gonna need that many pages right now anyway. Oh my god, that's a lot of pages. And then we've got our cards. I mean, hey, we got cards that inflict bleed, so... Not gonna lie, that's nice. You know, get a little bleed shenanigan going. I am a fan. There's stat and passives if they have any. Oh. Oh, I could see that being fun later in the game. If we fight someone that has like a really funny or not gimmicky passive. Move over to this panel. Select the librarian on this floor to move to the combat page list. The currently equipped combat pages. So our deck consists of 9 cards. Well, let me see then, because surely... Inflict 1 bleed next scene. Guard, a bleed attack and an evade. Yeah, I think we can at least, like... replace our charge and covers with Rat's Guide to Survival. And replace a focus straight with gut harvesting. You know what, we'll replace one of our light attacks with Backstreet Dash. You can use up to 3 of the same attack on a single character. Having multiples is really good. Ah, yeah, I see. Oh, and we can load and save setups, right. No. New library. Who this? There we go. There's a good fitting name for our first stake. So we have to obtain a invitation. Wait, hold on. So we use the... Oh, wait. So we're going that. And then... Wait, huh? Ah, right, there we go, Book of Rats. Right, that was a little fiddly to deal with, but I get it now. Send invitation. Let's see forward again, didn't go through all the trouble of becoming a fixer to do mundane chores. Well, tough shit, buddy, some fixers have got to do mundane chores. Some get kidnapped and essentially do slave work in a library. We might see the light one day if we start for smaller tasks, don't you think? I envy your optimism, Flynn. A request like please find my lost cat before nightfall is seriously not it. Garbage offices get garbage requests. Bigger things, a bigger field to play on. There's an envelope in my pocket that says the invitation. Smells fishy, can't overlook it. Books would be of interest to several associations. We don't know what's in the library, right? We should report to the office first and take care of it formally. Oh, he's very wholesome and proper as well as optimistic. Oh, bless Finn, I know you're definitely getting murdered. I won't feed a garbage office, it won't feed me, we're going first. They call themselves fixers, do you happen to be friends with them? Well, look, assuming all fixers know each other is... Picking 2 random pedestrians and hoping they know each other. Your question is asking 2 strangers. You're both humans, so you must know each other, right? You get what I mean. I should expect to see many different kind of fixers if what you're saying is true. Pretty much. Oh, only 2 fixers? A young office fixer? Right, so you've got a basic evade card, light attack. Oh, because they're basic fixers and Roland's a basic fixer, so they get the light attack just like us. And light defense. Oh my god, they do, like, sure they don't know each other, but maybe these low ranking fixers all got more in common than they think. as the battle progresses, the emotional tension of librarians and guests will be heightened. Positive is gained when a class have advantages in battle. So emotion is essentially just sanity, like Limbus. The overall emotion of the team that belongs to will be heightened when your team emotion level goes up. You may choose an abnormality page to use at the beginning of the next scene. Right, Right, let's... Oh, we've got all the pricey stuff right from the get-go here. You know, I think we'll play it safe with light defense then. Oh, staggered them right off the bat. Oh, yikes, that. Ooh, that did the number on us. Ooh, oh yeah, that was a nasty hit and we're almost staggered from that. We've got more light now. Light defense to kill this guy and keep us safe from the boss? Oh god, they're both still alive. You know what, sure, I think we'll go for harvesting as my best call here. Book of a grade 9 fixer obtained. Oh wait, did that? Oh, I might have made a misinput and it might have cost me. Oh. Okay, that was a little... Ooh, a little embarrassing. Yeah, I want all the attacks. Emotion is more like an experience bar during a fight. Once it's full, you go to the next emotion level and get stronger. Depending on the emotions you've collected, bad for losing clashes, good for winning, you'll have different results. However, the results I'm talking about will be much later thing in the game, you don't have to worry. Right, so basically just keep it in mind for later, but not to worry about it now. Right, what a wonderful collection, the key pages currently owned. Oh yeah, we need to equip a page so we can get like better stats, so... let's see... Well, I mean, Lenny's is pretty much a direct upgrade. Manchi makes us weak to slash and normal to blunt. And then... right, so it's basically just choosing where I want my weaknesses to be. Because the stats are all the same. The panel shows the information of the key page. You can check the deck, combat bookshelf, passive abilities and resistances. The panel shows the information of the key page currently equipped by the librarian. Oh, and it changes the outfit to match. Ah, I see. Oh, kind of funny. It reminds me of kind of like, Ego? Oh wait, do I need to, like, remake my deck then? Because I've put on a page? And also, does a page, like, use up a slot in my deck? I mean, it's only like one slot, so that's fine, but... also changes his animation. Yep, alright, so I need to remake the deck, right. Right, so we'll take... two copies of Rat's Guide to Survival. Gut Harvest. Focus Strike. I think Light Attack and Light Defense, just to like... Well, actually, no, maybe... Backstreet's a... Yeah, because it's... Yeah, I think that's a good deck, maybe? Yeah, we'll try this. And burn books, we've got 6 grade 9 fixer pages. Yeah, let's burn these books then. I mean, it's only like 1 extra HP. Oh wait, hold on. Slash of a grade 9 fixer. 50% chance to boost slash damage. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. We're I know we literally just went to the deck, but yeah, hold on. We're changing the page already. Oh, and it's split up by organization. Oh, that's handy. Right. And can I just load the deck I made before? Wait. Where did all my copies of Rat's Guide to Survival go? Is it because I left them equipped before? Did I like lose them? You got an unequip them from the other character page? Oh shit. Right, right, goddamn, right, so I gotta go and find, like, the previous page I was using then. Oh, right, here it is. Empty bookshelf. Okay, at least there's an empty bookshelf button. That's convenient. Right, okay, I see how it works now, I think. I'm just gonna have to remember that for future reference for organisation. Right, there we go, thank you now. Ah, I see. I guess that can be convenient when we start getting like other multiple characters. We can like shuffle, because then I guess we can put an entire build, connect the deck to a page, and then that page with its deck attached can basically be our build that we can pass around when we need it if need be. I guess that's the idea behind that. I imagine. Anyway, we've got more of the young fixers. Sir, they still haven't responded back to us. Ah, right, so the other two came and fought us and Finn went away. Something must have happened in that library. So wait, here's the thing about the invite though, right? So does this mean like Finn got an invite? The two other fixers took it and they're like, yeah, we're going to the library, and Finn's like, okay, I'm going to report back to the office. And now Finn's gonna like go give a warning and like another invitation's just gonna appear in his pocket. Like, can we just spam people with invitations? Like, is that how the lore works? Just like, I sent you an invite, please respond.
쥐도새도 모르는 사이에 자취가 사라지는 해결사들은 널렸어.
Like, I'm just saying, damn, if this is the kind of like technology question mark and power that Angela gets to use, it's like how do funny vampires start getting their hands on this kind of like power? Just like magical invites to send to people.
죽었든 튀었든 간에 연락이 없다면 계약 위반으로
Where did they die?
사무소에서
They ran
진행해.
off. Further lack of response means a violation of contract. They face. Oh, I am sorry to say they are already got that expulsion.
그리고 네가 말한 초대장 건은 증거 불충분이다.
There's too little evidence to back up your claim about this invitation.
종이에 서명하자 문이 생기고
A door appeared out of thin air when they signed the paper and they disappeared into that.
부자놈들의 장난이나 날개
Could be rich
좀
people
심해져.
shenanigans or a wing experimenting with singularities.
우리 윤 사무소에서는 그런 일에 시간
Yun's office does not have any time to spare with things like
제가
that.
아직 구급 해결사이긴 해도
I might be a greening fixer, I can sense something's off.
이렇게나 감히
How
조심히
tragic good
구급
instincts of a greening
해결사는
fixer are wasted in our
이런
humble
사무소에
office.
잘 들어 우물한 개구리.
Listen up, little frog, and well, in this city, insane events happen every second of the day. Most of which you haven't even heard of.
무슨 일이 일어나도 이상하게 여길 여지조차
You won't have
없다는
time to feel off about something when there's numerous other things that need your attention.
당장 눈앞에서 증거를 보여줄 수도 없는
If you can't present viable evidence right now, it's not worth looking into.
그럼 대표님 앞에
What about that
웨이터가
envelope
들어오죠.
right in front of you, operator?
뭐? 애송이 자식.
You little brat trying to pull a cheap trick on me.
정말 아무것도
I
하지
didn't do
않았어요.
anything, I swear.
잠깐 나가 있어.
Get out for a moment. Hey, this is Yun's office.
이번에야말로 촉이 왔어.
Got a good lead this time.
애들 붙이게 전 좀 땡겨줘.
Lend me some cash so I can hire a few.
아니,
No,
이번에는
seriously, I have a
좀
good feeling
잡든가.
about this.
네 말대로 내 쪽에서 썩 내키는 방법은 그래.
I have one guy fit for the job.
해결사는 사무소를
Interesting.
거치지 않고는 일을 시작하지도 못하나 보네.
The invite always finds a way to people that will willingly enter, no matter what their reasons might be. Ah, so it's all about finding the willingness,
뭐 형식상으로
getting to sign that like dotted line. I see you. When that's formally the case, I could bypass that since I ran a one-man office. Trying to run a one-man office in the city, like, damn, Roland is, I I'll call him ambitious if anything else.
돈 되는 것에 덤벼드는 건 조직이나
Fixes aren't better than any syndicate when it comes to greed.
보아하니 세상 물정 모르는 꼬마까지.
This guy's trying to exploit a naive kid too.
와, 이곳이 도서관.
So when Yun said he has one guy fit for the job, he didn't send Finn all alone.
그래. 대표의 말대로면 이번 일을 통해 협회 후원도 노려볼 수 있다고.
Yun said he might even get a sponsorship from an association. You know, I'll do this fight, sure. I really hope I can get my hands on Yun himself later on.
환영합니다.
Because,
해결사
oh, son of a
저는
bitch.
도서관의 관장이자
I mean, it's Project Man. Of course, some innocent people are gonna get caught in the crossfire.
안녕하세요. 저는 윤 사무소의
Hello,
해결사
I'm Finn.
핀입니다.
A fixer's at Yun's office.
이곳에서 정말
Is it true I can
많은
find books
친절한
containing
곳을
lots of information in this
구할 수 있는 곳입니다.
place?
그럼요.
Yes, of course, you were
당신이
given an
초대장을
invitation
받고
for that
이곳에
exact
왔다는 것은
reason.
그런 뜻이 부디 당신의 책을
May you
찾으실
find your
수
book
있게.
in this place. Oh god, he only has 18 HP as well. Oh, thrust, prepare. Okay, you have a little funny card that can restore light with a guard. While struggle, gain 2 protection. Okay, struggle looks like it would be a good card. I want that from you. I hate how I'm like, oh no, murdering this innocent child would be bad, and then I see like one good card and I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute, child murder might be justified. This dude is so dead. I still have much to learn as a grade 9 fixer, but I hope to have a good fight nonetheless. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I only rolled a 1. Oh, kiddo. You know what? You might have a nice card. You could give me your guts. Damn. Oh, book of, oh, 3 books of fun.
아무리 그래도 애송이 녀석이
Oh boy, it's not all that delightful to see such a young rookie fall like that, all things considered.
저는 일부러 말했잖아. 이
You said
도시에서
yourself,
인구는
our way is
굉장히
quite
공평하고
polite and
점잖은
fair
방식이야.
before, didn't you?
도시에서는 대부분 타이어를
Most of the times
강제적으로
people's lives are
분할하는
taken away by
일을
others
했으니까.
without consent.
하지만 도서관은 달라.
The library is
이곳에
different.
들어오는 손님들은 원하는 것을 얻기 위해 이 과정에서 그 어떤
That's true, they
방법도
did, you know, they signed the
전부
contract.
뭐 그렇긴 한데.
It's okay, the ass beatings are completely legal. Thanks, Angela, very cool. When the assignment's completed for a floor, a battle against an abnormality will become available. Clearing abnormality battles will raise the floor's realization level. Hazard level. The library's current hazard level is perceived by the city, raising the realization level of each floor will increase the library's presence as a threat. The library's hazard level will rise once the gauge is filled. Okay. So you're just gonna throw abnormal battles, realization levels, and threat levels at me? Just no context, Project Man? Really?
처음에 내뱉은 것 치고는 얌전히 잘해주는 것 같네.
Abnormalities, I know, it's like, oh, I wonder what we're gonna see today. Anything familiar, mayhaps? You're doing your job meekly and well for someone who complains so much. What else did you expect after greeting me in such a violent manner? It was funny though.
어딘지도 모르는 곳에
I was shocked
방도로를
hard, finding
떨어졌는데
myself in the middle of
처음
nowhere.
만난 사람이
The first
가끔
person I
카메라를
meet
부터
blows my
날렸지.
limbs off.
처음엔 막막했는데 몇 번 해보니
I was lost at
대충
first, but I get the
어떻게
gist of
손님을
receiving
접대할지
guests now.
알겠거든.
I've tried it a few times.
불만이 아예 없는 건 아니지만
I do still have a complaint.
불만?
또 그렇게 노려보면
Sheesh, man, again with the stare, can't say a thing.
됐으니까 이야기.
Just tell me what you
아니
mean.
뭐
It's kinda tough to receive all the guests alone.
한 명씩 오는 놈들이면 몰라도
Guests arrive one by one I can deal with, but when a whole group enters, the first thing that comes to my mind is, how the hell am I supposed to fight all of them?
혼자로는 버거워질 때가 오지 않겠어?
Gotta be a point where no one person's no longer enough, right? It's only working right now because we've been facing minor syndicates and
게다가
stuff.
감정을 끌어내야 하는
The whole fuss about hitting the motions, you said I can't just kill the guest straight away because of it.
뭐야 그 묘한 표정.
What's that odd face sending up?
방법이 아예 없는 것도 아니지.
There is a way, technically speaking, I'm not certain if it's the
네가
best.
나서 보려고?
You gonna join in the fights yourself?
아니. 대신
No, there are
도움을 받을 수 있는
entities that
존재가
could be of
있어.
help,
그
however,
존재라는 게 뭔데?
and those entities are
강력한 힘과 능력을 지니고 있었지만
the beings that used to wield
지금은
tremendous
겨우
strength and
숨만
power,
붙어서
but are
형체도 유지
too
못하고 있는
transient to
존재.
maintain a physical form, hardly holding on to existence.
이 도서관에서 너와
Don't
나
remember
말고
seeing any
살아
living beings in
숨쉬는
the
것을
library
본
other
적이
than
널
you and
도와줄
me.
사서들과 함께 책 속에 잠들어 있어.
They're asleep inside books
그들이 살기
where the
가장
perfect
적합한
environment for them is
장소로
simulated, along with librarians who will be of assistance to you.
사서? 책 속의 존재?
Librarians, entities inside books.
지금은 내가 말해준 정도만 알고 있어도 돼.
They can be useful for the library's growth.
뭐 그렇다 치고
How are those sleeping entities supposed to help us
잠들어 있는
exactly?
책 안으로 들어가서
Enter their
갇혀있는
books,
사서들을
free the
꺼내야 돼.
librarians trapped
아마
within.
각자 다른 이유로 그들의
I
힘에
believe they're
힘쓰고
under
있을
the
거야.
influence of the abnormality's power for various
그들은
reasons.
매우 불안정한 상태라 우리를 믿지 못할 거야.
Since they're highly unstable, they won't easily trust
우리를
us.
침입자로
You're basically saying they'll
생각한다는
take us
거지.
for invaders.
맞아. 그리고
If you
만약
can
모든
overcome
시련을
all ordeals
뛰어넘는다면
presented by them, they will
그들도
come
너를
to
받아줄
accept you.
너무 막연한데 지금은 엄청 약해진 상태라며 도움이 될 수 있고
Instructions sound clear, ma'am. You said they're as mighty as wet paper now. You sure they can give any help?
그들이 직접적으로 손님을 대접해주는 게 아니야.
We're not making abnormalities receive guests for
그들을
us.
이해하고 받아들일
If they
수
can be
있다면
understood and accepted, they will empower the librarians directly or indirectly.
어쨌든 네 말은 그들이 우리에게 시련을 주고 책 안에 들어간다라 동화에나 나올 법하구만.
네 말대로
We need their
손님의
power to
감정을
heighten the
최대한으로
emotions of our
끌어올리는
guests to
것이라면
peak.
그들의 힘이 필요하니까.
아 예.
Will you enter? Oh, bloodbath. How PM at its best. Oh, so how funny of it can't just be a coincidence they chose bloodbath as their first abnormality, considering the low importance bloodbath had to LobCorp. Angela's right, the place is bizarre, creepy looking blood clots. Can your petty courage leave a deep enough scar? Click on the opposing character. Sinking 3 guards. Also, oh, you've got some gimmicks. Take 1 to 5 less damage from slash attacks. Lose 3 speed. Boost the value of block dice by 3. Oh. So you're slow. Basically, what I'm seeing is Bloodbath's very bulky. Also, oh, the slash resistance. Oh, that's I guess it would be fair to say it's ironic. How unfortunate, I've got a lot of slash cards in my deck. I might need to change my deck for this fight. Each character keepers has different resistance. Physical stagger. Fatal weak on the contrary, attack with damage type. I don't want to face any more pain. Oh god. Ay, right. And you're weak to blunt, pierced as normal, right? You know, we'll give it a go now, and if things look bad, we'll change our deck to get something that fits better. Oh, that's right, you're gonna be able to stagger me with your winning guard clashes. And I imagine if I get staggered, Bloodbath will do nasty things to me. Oh wait, I need to choose a card. Oh, why did I double tap? Fuck. Yikes. Could bleed help us against? Oh wait, hold on, that's a pierce and blunt. 1 to 6. Inflict 3 paralysis. Damn, the fact that its card is called Depression. They really knew what they were doing when they were designing Bloodbath's deck, weren't they? Shit! Oh, Depression hits hard. Damn, Depression got hands. Oh god, don't roll high on Depression, please. Stagger target if all attacks connect. Oh dear. Pale hands. One to 3, 3 to 5, 3 to 5, and 1 to 3. So we definitely win our first 2 attacks. It's just that. Oh, we have not got enough light for that. Fuck. So wait, if it has more actions on a card, does that mean it's going to get 3 hits in if I choose a 1 action card? Because I might need to just use something like Rat's Guide to Survival. Because I don't want to use something like Backstreet Dash. Clash once and then take 2 hits. Yup, unless you're staggering with that 1 attack. Oh well, we are close to staggering Bloodbath. But I think we'll play it safe with Rat's Guide to Survival. Oh my god, 1 away from being staggered. And you're doing pale hands again, and we've only got 1 light. Shit. Yeah, I've no choice, I gotta use light defense. Okay, yeah, it's staggered. Let's try and make this turn count. Shit. I guess Backstreet's Dash just so we don't. We can save our light a little bit. Not quite what I was hoping for, but. Well, wait, it's using sinking this turn, so could I just like take this turn to refresh my light? But then if I don't do anything and it does sinking, is that gonna like what give me stagger damage because it wins with block dice? Rolled a 1 of the pain. Oh, I know, it'd be like that sometimes, I guess. It's not winning in. Oh, that's true, it doesn't technically count as a clash if I don't do anything. Ah, so this is the thing where I do. Right, sinking again? I mean, that means I can just wait out another turn to refresh my light then. Right, Pale Hands, yeah, I think we'll challenge that with Rat Guide to Survival. Oh wait, I gotta stop double tapping spacebar, fuck. You know what, more Rat Guide. Oh, that's bad. Thinking, you know, yeah, we'll wait this one out. Sinking, I'll challenge that with Backstreet Dash. Oh my god, low rolls. Depression, oh fuck. You know, yeah, we'll use Rat Guide. Oh boy, right. Okay, actually winning clashes. I think this is dicey, but could still win. You're definitely trying to get me with depression. Um, 3 to 6 against the 1 to 6. Oh, that's bad. Oh, and we're staggered. Yeah, this is GG's. Right, right, let's change our deck up. I think... Right. We've got a very slash heavy deck and I don't think that's doing us any favours, so... we will... Struggle gain 2 protection next turn. I think struggle would be nice to have. 2 to 6 and 2 to 4. Yeah, I think Wallop would also be nice. Yeah, preparation. Dodge and strike I'm not actually too sure about. I do like Rat Guide Survival, so we'll have that. And then... what else do I want? A third Wallop, I guess? Now, does that save even though if I don't save it in a specific slot? Yeah, okay. Right, that's good. Also, wasn't there a thing mentioned like at the start of the game with like equipment pieces or something like that? Burn books and rotation, library. Abnos are the hard part of this game. Some story missions sweep any Abnos I fought by a mile. Struggle is a straight up a god given for this fight. It's 2 cost, 3 attack with blunt in it and good rolls. Oh wait, struggle, hold on. You know, I think we will... what do we replace? Maybe like... 1 Rat Guide will replace with a 3rd struggle then? Right. Sinking... Do we want to bother even like fighting sinking or do we just like wait out? Because the fact that you like take away speed to increase the block dice, like that makes it pretty high. Because honestly, if you think about it, that means like what Bloodbath is essentially rolling between a 4 to 7 on block. But then I guess we can afford the stagger for potential free damage. And you did say earlier, fighting a block with a block is good to stagger out. Also, it sets us up for protection just by using struggle. Right, pale hands. I've not got anything with 3 hits, so I guess we'll go for a Wallop. Oh, we're winning our classes, that's good. Oh, and we staggered it this turn and we've got full light, that's nice. In which case I think we'll go for another Wallop. Sinking again. Will you struggle to counteract it again? You're using sinking. 7 HP and 4 stagger though. No, we could do with like reserving our light, so we'll wait this turn out just to play safe. Pale hands, we will fight back with struggle. Stagger, hit. Okay, that was fairly easy actually. The power of Blunt whip his ass. One assistant librarian awoken. You now have access to new abno pages. Emotion level threshold is increased to 2. Flare of general works. Abnormality page acquired. Blood scars pale hands. Single ally defensive dice gain 1 to 2 power. Receive plus 3 to 5 stagger damage when hit. Allies take 2 to 5 less damage from slash attacks. When hit, reduce the damage of the attack to 0 at a 20% chance. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And Pale Hands. After 3 successful attacks on the same target, deal 3 to 10 bonus stagger damage. Resets if attacking on a different target. Interesting. Right, Maxwell. Oh god, and this is why having a lot of pages probably comes in useful. Oh. Oh, let's see. I guess we will give Maxwell like a lot of rat cards for now. Like, hey, wanna do some funny bleeding, my guy? Actually, no, hold on. We can give maybe preparation. Struggle. Maybe another 2 card. Charge and cover, maybe? And, yeah, you can have Finn's page. Actually, I should have chosen the page first instead of... Wait, then where did my pages go that I was equipping beforehand? Because they didn't have anything on. Right, never mind. Preparation. Right, that should do. Wait, hold on. Right, more invitations then? Ah, right, yeah, we've got another stage here. Book of Fun.
피는 역시 실패한 건가?
Finn has failed as expected. He wasn't gonna last too long anyway.
빚을 지더라도
He was just mediocre. He should have gotten a decent modification surgery. Had enough talent to make up for the lack of experience.
결국 그 무엇 하나 없는
Nothing more than an overconfident brat.
싹싹하고 귀염성이 있어서 마음에
I kinda liked his affable and cutesy attitude.
근데 곧 죽을 녀석이었다는 것은 나도 동의.
No, I agree he was bound to die sooner or later. Damn.
그나저나 축하한다.
Congratulations, you must have more options now. You're a grade 8 fixer.
그래.
You
그러니까
better be careful if you
조심하라고.
don't pay me well enough. I
분위기 안
might move to
챙겨주면
another
적당한
office.
사무소로 요즘 사무소 월세는
Heard you're
물론이고
barely covering your own
세금 내는
taxes
것도
these
커버준다며?
days, let alone the monthly rent for this office space. Am I
안
wrong?
그래도 핀에게 맡긴 일이
I believe the case I had Finn handle could make a breakthrough. Yeah, Mr. Oh, I knew he was gonna die. He could be really that strong. Then why the hell you send him? Like, man, you're just thinking the budget unit will work.
아까 말했던 도서관과 초대장 말이구나.
Damn, kid and his 18 HP.
그런데 어떻게 얻는지도 모르고
확실하지 않으면 부르지도 않았어.
I wouldn't have called you if it didn't have certainty. I recently received another invitation. We're sending you invites, Yoon. Please respond.
그렇다는 거지.
But no, he's gonna send another goddamn kid with us. This one's a grade 8 fixer. They'll totally get the job done.
이번 일은 우리 사무소에 사활이 걸린 거.
The existence of our office depends on this case.
도서관은 분명 돈이 된다. 이건 내 촉이지.
The library is sure to be profitable. I have hunch we're giving it everything we have. Oh, is he gonna come in himself? With his like little grade 8 fixer.
그래,
buddy.
한번 팔자 펴보자고.
I just bought this lovely thing here from our workshop too.
손님들의 각오가 대단하네.
The guests seem quite determined we should prepare accordingly.
사무소 단위로
A whole
이곳으로
office
다니며
coming out of
여기까지
some.
사무소로 해도 지금
It might be a
도서관의 수준을
small and
보면
a significant
각오 좀
one. It
해야겠는데.
could prove to be a little tough for the library right now.
만약 녀석들이
What if they make it all the way to your room?
손님들은 준비된 방 이외의
The
곳으로
guests
갈수
cannot
없어.
act outside the space we prepared for them. That's how this place works.
꽤 창대한 힘에서 비롯된 공간이니까.
The space is created with limitless power.
그런데 넌 신기하게도 내가 있는 방으로 왔지. 초대마저 받지 않았는데.
Yet you somehow jumped right into my room when you weren't even invited. I'm capable of protecting myself. There's nothing for you to worry about.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear
네가
guests.
이곳의 주인이겠군.
You must be the owner of this place.
딱히 강해 보이지도 않는
She
걸.
doesn't even look that strong. Shut the fuck up, grade 8 fixer.
이곳에 왔던 핀이라는 녀석은 어떻게?
Finn must have been here earlier. What happened to him?
아,
You're the
그
one that
손님은
has become a
책이
book.
되셨습니다.
죽으면 책이 된다는 건가?
So you turn into a book if you die here?
실패할 것을 알면서
I don't know,
보내왔어.
it's sentimental when you were the one who sent him here knowing he'd fail.
닥쳐.
Shut up, we all get exploited and abandoned at some point in our lives. Now
당신의
you
책을
find your book in
찾으실
this
수 있게.
place. Some receptions are composed of multiple acts. You can check the acts here. Anyway, we've got preparation, thrust, dodge strike. Right, so these two are just like our basic fixers we've seen. As the emotion levels of the characters rise, the level team they belong to will be heightened as well. When your team emotion level goes up, you may choose an abnormality page to use at the beginning of the next scene. Blue and red. Awakening pages are purely beneficial. Breakdown have powerful effects that come with drawbacks. Each floor has a different set of abnormality pages to choose from, and the likelihood of each type of page being presented depends on the ratio. Right, so this won't take effect till later, but that means that we can only use certain abnormality pages on certain floors. So like when we go to floors above like Keter, we won't be able to use Bloodbath, for example. Also, I want to know if this is alright for my task at the moment, Nope. Is this gonna affect our normal pages as well? Like our normal, like, well, cards basically. Are our cards also like floor locked? Because that's the thing I'm kind of curious about. Right, we've got 2 people with 3 light each. Right, dodge and strike. Yeah, we'll use Rat's Guide on you. And then for you, we'll you know, I said we'll use struggle on you actually. Oh, the stagger. Oh, an abnormal page already. Pale hands or scars. Oh yeah, we'll go with scars. Oh, and we select who gets affected by it. We'll go for Roland. It takes a strong will and courage to cut your. Oh, wow, yikes, dude. What the fuck, Bloodbath? Book of a grade 9 fixer obtained. They clashed. Oh, well, now it's 2 against 1. You're kinda fucked. Back street dash and then. You know, you can wallop. And because I picked him. So is it the first person I picked that's gonna clash? Unlike Olympus, where it's like the last. Oh, wait, the evade, right. And now we get to choose pale hands. Oh, okay. Music building up. Oh, that's right, because Bruno has that, the... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Dynamic music. Right, you know, yeah, let's... Oh boy, here we go. Right, so Airy, 22 HP. Weak to Pierce, Fatal Blunt. Thrust, feeling good. Inflict Fragile and next scene upon hit. Preparation, time for a little test. And Clash Win, lower max value of opponent's next bite by die 3. Oh. Oh, that seems like it could be nasty. What about Yun? Dodge and strike, preparation. You're too slow. Add 2 power to the next die. Inflict fragile next scene. Okay, that seems like a really good card. Commandeering. Give 1 protection to all allies next scene. Oh, support card. Right, so I think... Oh, fatal slash but normal from everything else. So it definitely seems like Yun's the biggest threat here. So I kind of want him going first ideally. Right, oh, and they're both targeting Maxwell, and Roland's too slow to do anything, god damn it. Preparation and dodge and strike. Right. Well, as per my plan, I think I'm just gonna focus on Yonna now, try and get him out of the way. Oh, staggered in 1 turn. That's good. Right. Oh, right, time for a little test. Oh, so you say you're lowering the value of my die. Does that matter when I ain't able to roll for shit, apparently? 2 to 6. You know what, sure, we'll try a Gut Harvest on you, and... I guess we'll just wallop Yun. Oh! That was easy. And we outspeed her, so... you know, we'll be nice, do a little preparation, keep our light somewhat spared, and for you... Right, and it's the faster person clashes, right. Oh, she's staggered, so... And there we go, that's another reception done, and we got to beat Yun's ass. Which I think it's time for some more book burning.
훌륭해.
I guess then Yun could make an especially valuable book for us. Yun seemed like a clever sort, but even he ended up blindly jumping into the fire to get what he wanted. Once you've had a taste of desire, it comes like an unstoppable wave. A quote I heard a long time ago. 10 out of 10 delivery isn't librarian, I know would have taken an arm and a leg off if she heard that. Oh, the funny snarky asshole, I love him. Just as Angela said, we really got Another floor to the library already?
안녕. 난 롤랑.
Hey there, my name's Roland.
엔젤라. 난
Angela, I still can't forgive. Oh, hey, Malkuth.
엔젤라, 넌
Angela, you.
이야기라면 전에
I thought we
끝났어.
were. Okay, so. Yeah, they did not forgive and forget Angela for what she did in the lob cohort.
넌 잠자코 내게 협력하는
You simply
거야.
need to cooperate without complaint. Oh, so I just noticed up at the top was just a Roland peeking.
그런 거래였잖아. 그리고
I
모처럼
appreciate
얻은
that
피가
fleshy
흐르는 몸을
body of
즐기고
yours you
있어.
finally earned back.
인간의 몸을 줬다고
Do you think you can make me
기뻐할
happy
것
by
같아?
giving me a human body?
잊지 마. 난 너에게 찬성
Don't forget, I
못한다는 걸.
still don't agree with you.
그러던가.
As you wish.
안녕하세요.
Hello there, I'm a patron librarian in charge of the floor of history.
다행히 기분 없어
마우크.
보이진 않네.
You seem lively at
무슨 일
least.
있었어?
She did some shit you're not aware of since you didn't finish Lob Corp. But yeah, everyone fucking hates her now.
엔젤라와
I have some unfinished business with Angela. You've probably heard bits of it, I have no choice but to follow her orders no matter how I feel. Oh, but how I would love to, like, finish Lob Corp, at least get an normal ending, but... Oh god, those last days.
나랑 마찬가지네. 이유는
You know what, maybe I'll grind some Lob Corp on the side and maybe we'll get back to giving that another go in the near future. We ended up here for different reasons. What can I do for you? You can bring me books, Roland. I'm in charge of the floor of history. I'll be sorting the books you bring and collect that are about history. And we need to collect the books, make our floors whole and complete the library itself. We'll get to unlock more floors, awaken their patron
다른
librarians.
사서들은 잠들어 있단 건가?
Oh, so it's so funny because you mention that everyone hates Angela now, and it's like, you know what? Sure, okay, well, Angela does some stuff, she pisses off the librarians, but she says, hey, obey. Everything's all well and good. I imagine pissing off Gavura and Bina is like an extremely dangerous game. Like, especially Bina, like, some of the creepy shit that, like, Bina has hinted towards that she's capable of doing in her Love Corp dialogue is like, yeah, that is not someone I would mess with. But,
대충
yeah, you know, well, if Angela wants to fuck around and find out, I'm sure she knows what she's doing.
괜히 불똥 떨어질까봐 걱정했거든.
I was kind of worried I might have to endure some of that wrath. I can't let my personal affairs get in the way of work now. I have my problems with Angela, but getting mad about it won't do me any good. I've got my own reasons to do my best with this work too.
오케이. 그럼 한번 잘.
Okay, let's give it our best shot. You can now select the floor of history. During reception, a patron librarian has awoken. This middle portion allows you to navigate the information of the floors that are currently available. More floors will be unlocked when certain conditions and right new librarians are shown. Oh, and Malkuth has her ones that are like basic starting deck. Right, and I've still got all my cards. So basically, it's just abnormality pages that are floor exclusive. I don't need to worry about card exclusivity, they can be shared. Well that's good to know. Oh shit, that means I need to build another deck though. Fuck. Right, hold on, book burning. Shit, I've only got one book of Eri. Right, well, let's burn a few grade 9 fixer books. We'll burn a book of Yun and some Yun office books. Boost the max value of defensive dice by 3, 25% chance. Boost the max value of evade dice by 3, 50% chance. Right, I see. Wait, huh? How did it? Wait, no, I don't want Mando. Right. Okay. Right, fine with your deck. I think your deck's fine now. So we will get Malkuth and let's see, what can I do with Malkuth? Actually, well, first things first, key page, I think. Right, and then combat pages, we will take... right, let's see. I feel Struggle is currently just a really nice card, so that... Time for a little test. Let's get it away since we do get the 50% evade boost. Bite off, I guess, and then... Oh yeah, you're too slow would be good. That's kinda improvised, but I think it will do the now. Book of Yun's office. Yeah, we got a copy of that we can send. Okay, you guys should regularly fill your head with brain fluid. A dry brain dulls your thoughts. I know you've been feeling hazy these days. Where are we gonna rob this time? I think we should go for a workshop. Workshops are rich, they have useful components too. How about an office? We can earn some infamy if we take down an office or two. Don't think we'll get anything valuable from offices we can take on right now. A restaurant? I like delicious stuff. Did you already forget why we got our new bodies? We wanted to focus on earning without having to worry about food or sickness. Okay, but... Man, like you can't even treat yourself to like a good snack? What a shame. We're enduring like crazy. These bodies just need brain fluid, fuel, some repairs from time to time. Is that really a fair trade-off though? That sounds like that would be like quite the hefty maintenance. It will cost a fortune to get ourselves whole body replacements. It's still uncomfortable.
지금은 싸구려 공방에서 구한
We got cheap
의사라는
bodies from a cheap workshop.
돈만 더 모으면
Earn
돼.
more, we can replace our bodies with better ones.
개비싼 위치들은 그 감정 조절이랑 욕구 그런데 가격이 둥지에
그건 그때 가서 생각하면 돼.
Damn, so they just like
독립부터 하라고.
replace their bodies with metallic parts. In desperation, it would help them make more money, but if it's the cheap stuff, I'd...
결국은 그러니까 쓰잘데없이 식당 뭐
There's a piece of paper stuck in your body.
이 몸뚱이는 감각이 없는 건
It's
좋은데
unable
말이야.
to feel things like this.
무슨 아까 저절만 해도
혹시
Maybe we got
우리가 너무
too
이름을
infamous and someone caught sent us a calling
거는
card.
아니면 혹시
A coupon for new
시식권을
yummy food.
조직이란 게 저런 얼빠진 녀석들로 이루어진 거야? 좀더
Oh my god, are all syndicates composed of half-witted individuals? I wanted something more
조직
refined.
나름이지.
Depends on the syndicate, the city is crowded with them.
해결사의 수만큼 조직 그냥 뒷골목 놈들이 대충 모여서 으쌰으쌰하고
A number
이름을
of thugs
내걸면
gather up and do things under a name, you get yourself a syndicate.
하는 일도 워낙 제각각이라
They're involved in all sorts of different businesses, it's hard to give a general description.
어설퍼. 저것들은
They
기계야?
seem slow, are those machines?
생긴 건 저래 보여도 기계나
They aren't
인공
machines or
지능은
AI despite their appearance.
감정과
Pure
욕구를
machines
가진
carrying
순수한
their own
기계는
emotions
도시에서
have
사라진 지
disappeared
오래지.
from the
저
city.
녀석들은 전신의체인 거야.
Low whole body
굉장히
replacements,
질라진
low quality ones from
공방으로.
a shoddy workshop at that.
그러면
이곳에 돈 될 만한 곳이 있다는 거죠.
괴물 녀석들을 썰어버리고
We just have to chop up monsters, take some
지금
books.
몸은 힘쓰는 건
This body has strength if nothing else. We came here for loot. What over that piece of paper was a lie. Were we too naive?
그럴 일은 절대 없답니다, 손님.
There's no need to worry, dear guests. In this place, we strictly play by the rules written on the invitation. Yikes.
환영합니다, 손님.
Welcome, dear guests. This is the library.
전 도서관의 관장이자
I'm Angela, the director and librarian of the rules namesake.
도서관에서는 초대장에
In this
적힌
library,
책들을
you
얻을 수
may
있답니다.
obtain books listed on the invitation if you overcome the ordeal.
부자놈들
Apply by rich folk is all entertainment.
들어본 적 있어. 뒷골목 녀석들 절대
Mhm.
다시 밖으로
여기까지 온 이상
We've come this
지를 수밖에
far.
없어.
Don't be calling me. May you find your book in this place then. The floors that can participate in the reception are shown here. I mean, it's 3 enemies. Do I really want to use Malkuth's floor? Like, I'd like to use the new character, but why use Malkuth when I can use the floor with 2 characters? You choose what floor you want to fight with. And I'm guessing, like, later on, because, you know, I've got the freedom of deck building, but I'm guessing the unique part later on in the game is going to be, like, picking decks to synergize with abnormality pages that I get in each floor, since that's the one floor unique thing. But I probably don't need to think about that too much for now. Now let me see what I'm actually dealing with here. Dodge and strike. Restore 1 light, inflict paralysis on self next scene. Ooh. Well, we'll clash with you and Roland. I mean, he's gonna inflict paralysis on himself. Why would I clash and stop that? Yeah, we'll give Roland scars again. Oh god, 2 of them are staggered. Well, dried up. Yeah, you know what? Roland will take that clash, and Maxwell, you can. I think we'll have you harvest this. No. No, tell a lie. Alright, there we go. You can gut harvest this guy actually. Right, 2-on-2 fight now. Oh, now he's staggered, goddamn. You know what, sure, you got. Oh, endure, hold on. Inflict paralysis next scene, inflict paralysis. Okay, interesting. On certain missions, dying with a floor lets you continue the fight with another floor. Yep, right, okay. Okay, so far I'm picking this game up well and I'm vibing with it. I'm also like, first impressions, I'm liking this a lot more than Limbus. It's definitely more involved. Like gameplay wise. Cause, I don't know, I've kind of had this rant a little bit before that I like Limbus. But especially with like the later content, there are some gripes I have with Limbus's gameplay. Which rear its head from time to time. And it's like, I don't know, I still enjoy it overall. It's neat, but like, something tells me it's like, yeah, I think I could vibe with Runa like a lot more. I can see why I had like quite a few people. Because I know you were like one of them, Nick, but like, I don't even know if you've been around for it, but I've had a lot of people be like, hey, you play Limbus, you enjoy Project Moon, have you considered trying Library Runa? And I'm like, I see why Library Runa gets so much praise. Like, obviously I've not seen the real stuff, this is just tutorial time. But I'm kinda like getting the gist of like, okay, I see, at least from a gameplay perspective, where the appeal probably comes from, and I'm looking forward to like getting into the real meat and potatoes of the game. Oh, bless me. And yeah, just like, a good idea to keep your brain inside a hunk of scrap
약한
metal.
인간 몸보다는
Isn't it still better than a frail human body though?
원래 몸을 유지한 채로 강해질 수 있는
There's
방법은
plenty of
있어.
ways to enhance your body without replacing it for another.
아니, 오히려
There's
선택지가
actually
더
many
많지.
options: tattoo,
문신
prosthetic
시술,
limbs,
의체 부착, 약물 강화 등등.
medications and drugs, you name it, it's all possible as long as you have the cash. Yeah, because we've seen a lot of that from Limbus. Like, prosthetic limbs were from, oh, I forget the name of that one association with, on Murder of the Warp Express. Tattoos, I'm guessing, is like, yeah, you know, the Kurokumo and the Middle reference. And I'm not quite sure about what the drugs are referencing, but yeah, you could drug
하지만
yourself up
기계로
to
몸을
power up.
갈아타는 것은 일방통행이야. 돌이킬 수 없어. 의체라 해도 결국 인간과 닮게 만들어져서는 안
Robotic
되거든.
bodies can't resemble humans too closely. If it's for someone swapping out the flesh, the life goes down the drain right away.
그러면 언제 뇌를 집어넣는데?
하나는 급하게 큰 돈이
When you
필요할
urgently
때
need a huge amount of money, you
자기
can
몸과
sell off your
정신을
old body and
말그대로
organs for good
팔아
chunks of
넘겨서 목돈을 두
cash.
번째. 오랜 시간 동안
When you need to do
반복적인 일을
repetitive work for a
해야 할 때
long time, I heard mechanical
휴지
bodies like that aren't bad for that kind of labor.
고장나도 빠르게 교체할 수 있고
Broken parts can be
직접
replaced,
욕구도
there's
조절할 수
others can be
있으니까
kept under
그렇겠지.
control, so it has its merits.
오랜 시간 동안
Repetitive work for a long time. Oh, that might have struck a nerve. Because somebody might have... somebody might have done some time loop work. 어.
돈이라도 새로 구해보려고?
잠시 옛날 생각이 났을 뿐이야.
Will you enter the book of Scorched Girl? Oh wait, hold on. Let's burn some books first. Blow it up, chop it off. You only live once. Right, actually, hold on, I might have an idea here. Right, empty that bookshelf. And then let's see if we can make like a sort of like paralysis focus deck. 1 to 12? Oh god, that's actually quite good. Chop it off. Time for a little test. Strat guide to survival. That might do. Scorched Girl Hod Smile. Oh shit, right, because it's on Hod's, no, not Hod. I saw Hod Smile and my mind went to Hod, no, Malkuth. Because it's on Malkuth for I'm forced to use Malkuth. Oh shit, I mean, at least gave her a decent deck, so that's fine. Right, let's see. Hold on, 500 HP. Unless there's like a really interesting gimmick we have to abuse here, let's see, dying form, lose 50% of max HP and becomes staggered when an ally dies. Lose all light when becoming staggered. Okay, right, I got worried seeing 500 HP, but I think I'm seeing the vision. Last match, Flame. Right. Ember, evade, hit and inflict burn. You're just trying to evade. And you're not doing anything, I think? Right, yeah, I think we'll use time for a little test on this branch then. It's so funny and interesting just to see someone like Malkuth's just boxing up. Read the passive one, provide every abnormal fight is a puzzle fight. I mean, I did read the passive, like, you know, Dying Flame. She loses 50% HP, becomes staggered when the ally dies. Listen, I don't think the matches had gimmicks. Right, and you're both trying to evade? Well, in this case, I'll just use a little. Right. Oh, good, that's staggered. Oh, but I want to try and use Ember on me. Ooh. Well, I guess you're too slow would be good, because I'll keep me safe, I think. Oh. Oh, I took a little burn there. Also, 50% of max HP, so when we kill the second branch, she will die? I don't know, I feel like it might be a bit too easy, but from what I gather... Right, Broken Hope. In that case... Struggle? Broken Hope again. Oh, maybe I spent a bit too much light there when I didn't have to. Right, Ember. Yeah, you know, we can probably just use Skitter away. Oh, it's so funny, like, you know, Malkith's just having a great time just, like, punching these burnt little twigs. Broken Hope. You know, Thrust, why not? Oh shit, wait. Oh, and you've got the high speed. Oh, so I need to, like, beat them before she builds up her light. And I was 1 HP off. Could I pray that I, like, endure the hit and then finish off the twig? Okay, we did it. We're fine.
어때? 일은 좀 할만해.
Have the book settled.
조금
I'm certain it will
어려워도
somehow.
다행히 성과는 있는 것 같네요.
Seems to be working, thankfully.
근데 전에 피가 흐르는 몸이니 뭐니
Earning your flesh and body the last time
인간이
you met.
아니었어?
Were you, like, not human before?
의체 같은
It was a
몸이었어요.
replacement body, a change that couldn't ever be
의체
reverted.
시술을 받았다가 다시 예전 살 것도 대단한데? 이것도 도서
네, 그럴 거예요.
Oh, poor Roland, he doesn't know love god
역시
lore.
도서관은 내가 알고 근데 되돌아온 몸이 그다지 마음에 들지 않나 봐.
You didn't seem too happy back then.
좋죠.
I actually do like it.
하지만
It's just that this
이런 걸
isn't
바란
exactly
게
how I
아니에요.
wanted things to go down.
전엔 무슨 일을 했길래?
What did you do in the past
그러게요.
then? What was I
예전에
in the
전
past,
믿기지
really?
않겠지만 이건
This is actually my
번째
third
삶이에요.
try at life. Oh,
도서관과
yikes,
사서들에게는
yeah.
많은 역사가 쌓여 있죠.
세 번째라고? 뭐 막 되살아나고
엄밀히 말하면
세 번째로
Accumulating
기억을 더
memories
씌운
from
거예요.
my 2 previous bodies that were carried over. Oh, so she still remembers like everything. Oh, that's rough.
예전의 나. 이런 고민은
My past selves, I never thought about this way
어려운
before.
문제를 떠안고 있구만.
전 모두의
I'm an
노력을
irresponsible person who let down everyone's efforts. An idiot who tried to reach for something out of my means and ended up causing trouble.
잠깐.
Let's not get too dark.
그래.
Roland, this project, man, we will get
일단
dark here.
진정하자고. 천천히 숨을 들이마시고
Take a deep breath
내쉬고
and let it out.
들이마시고
In.
내쉬고.
I like it. God, I love that like Roland have these fun interactions. Relax now. It really helped. Thanks, Roland.
당장 어떻게 할 수 없는 일에 대해
It's pointless to get upset over things I can't do anything about. Gotta start with the things I can take care of first.
나도 열심히 할 테니까.
I'll try hard with my work too. Let's take our time with the problems of past selves. So what have we got here? Ashes inflict a burn to the attacker. Gain a buff at 40% chance next scene. Offensive dice inflict 1 burn on hit. Footfalls when a librarian's HP is at 20% or lower, deal 30% of the target's max HP as damage. Inflict 1 to 3 burn upon approaching them, then die. I was about to say that sounded like a really overpowered card, but I see the downside. When I like... Well, that's actually quite good because it means if someone's low and healthy, you can basically turn them into a tactical nuke to deal big ass damage. Which is like really good. That basically like a kind of better controlled version of that one Faust ID. And in match, like the first 2 combat pages, the librarian uses after this abnormality page. Gain matchlight status. Gain 1 ember. Page of matchlight becomes stronger based on the amount of ember. They have a 24% chance to damage the user if embers 4 are interesting. Book of the Brotherhood of Iron. Actually, before we deal with our invite, hold on. Library, because we've now got Maxim. So let's give you a deck of sorts. Chop it off. What else can we give you? But you know, we do have a lot of 2 cards, so yeah, let's... Oh wait, no, hold on. I forgot to choose the key page first. Yeah, we'll select the most page and then we'll go back to the combat page. Well, actually, yeah. See, what was I doing? So yeah, endure. Maybe struggle actually would might be nice. blow up. Dried up. Yeah, I could see that being pretty good actually. And I think we'll stick with that for Malkuth in the meantime. Anyway, well, then now we'll go to our invite.
아직도 저번 일 때문에 온몸이 쑤셔 죽겠어.
Right. Core suppression in LobCorp is resetting them and making them remember their entire past lives. Since Runa happens after LobCorp's ending, everybody remembers everything. Oh. My whole body's still aching from our last job.
근육통이 생각보다
Last
오래
number
가네.
though. Yesterday was.
어제는
Oh,
전화
hook
안 했지?
office. Yeah, that. Yeah, something I recognise from Olympus. Hey, yeah.
그래. 네가 새로 장만한
New weapon you got from the workshop was a real killer, that's for sure.
말도 마.
You don't say, you got way too excited with it.
커져서 예상보다 20명 넘게 더 찢어야 했잖아.
We had to kill 20 more people planned thanks to
우리
you.
쪽에서 실수한
It was a
거라
mistake on our part, we couldn't even get paid for extra kills.
에이, 또 재미없게 군다.
Don't be such a killjoy, you're the one who went on the biggest rampage in the end.
근육통으로 고생하는 것도
Marcus' muscles are all sore because he had to try hard to calm you down. I said I'm sorry.
신경 쓸 필요 없어.
I owe you guys a few things too.
인정하기 싫지만 우리 모두 어느 정도 성질을 죽여야 할 해결사로 일하는 한 필요 이상으로 일을 벌이는 건 좋지
As long as we're
않으니까.
working as fixers, it's not good to raise more trouble than
살인
necessary.
조직 출신이었던 우리가 사무소에 등록돼서 해결사 일이나 하고
Ah, a
있다니.
killer syndicate going
세상 일이
office.
참
이 사무소도 참 별나.
대표가 말했잖아.
There's so many offices and fixers these days, standing out from others is the best way to survive in the industry.
복장 규정도 다른
Our
사무소에
outfits are quite
비하면
radical
굉장히
compared to
자극적이지.
other offices.
그래서 우리 같이 날뛰는 녀석들
가능한 대상을 잔인하게 찢어놓고 잘 보이는
Kill
곳에
targets in the
걸어두면
most gruesome way
된다니까.
possible,
다들
hang their
신난 거지.
bodies out in the open. No wonder everyone's excited to
늘
join.
하던 일이었으니
처음에는 무슨 사무소에서 이런 일을 하나
I thought it was
했는데
crazy an office would do this kind of work.
상대에게 위협과 경고를 보내는
Threatening
역할을
targets
해줘야
and then send them a
한다니까.
warning makes enough sense. It seems to be working well too.
그래도 아직은 뜨내기 조직.
하긴
대표한테 호출이 왔어.
A message the boss says we should drop by to get new work.
요즘 사무소는 저런 근본 없는 녀석들까지 쑤시고 다니. 아주 그냥 포화 상태야. 개나 소나
Everyone
해결.
wants to be a
그건 자기
fixer.
얼굴에 침 뱉기가 아닌가 봐.
And that doesn't count as raking yourself over the coals
내가 이래봬도 한때는 좀
because
잘 나갔거든.
it may not look like it, but I used to be hot stuff, you know.
여러 가지 일이 있어서
But then things happened and I fell to rock bottom.
그래서 너는
What
무슨
did
일로
you do
먹고
for
살아?
a
난
living?
이것저것 안 가리고 다 했어.
All kind of stuff really, doing things within my ability.
그러니까 제대로
You
된
didn't do
일은
any proper
아무것도
work
하지
then?
못했다는 건. 와,
Oh,
정말 눈뜨니.
특이점인가 뭔가 하는 그런 건가?
요즘에는 놀랄 일들이 많네.
환영합니다. 선.
greetings, dear guests. Hi.
안녕?
Oh,
뭐야? 굉장히 튼튼.
what this is pretty damn sturdy. How much did you spend on that board?
벌써부터 그렇게 힘을 빼실 필요
There's no
없다는
need to needlessly exhaust yourself, dear guest.
곧 전력을 다해 날뛰셔야 할 테니까.
You'll need to rampage with all you have soon enough.
나긋나긋하게 말.
I don't like your soft tone.
너
You're not
인간
human, are
아니지?
you?
어라? 표정 변했어.
Look at her face now, she really
또
isn't.
놀랍군. 도시에서 인간
It's so rare to meet
인류의
a sapient being
지성을
that
지닌
isn't
것을
human in
만나는
the
건
city.
그러게 말이야.
We might get tons of cash out of
당신의
this.
책을
Now you
찾으실
find
수
your
있게.
book in this place. Right, let's see. We've got two office fixers. What have you got? Recover 1 HP. Mutilate, recover 1 HP. Decent. And rampage to inflict bleed. Let's see. Only 18 HP though. Ooh. So because we picked a different librarian, we get a different like styled stage. I guess that makes sense because every like librarian always has their own theme. So I think it makes sense. Let's just talk about the theme and it's like, hopefully I've got the volume balance nice. I mean, I don't say anything, so I'm just gonna assume it's all good. Good enough to be heard, but not flooding out my voice. Right. What are you trying to do anyway? Track? Really? Just track? And you're not even gonna try anything? Fine. Right, let's see. You're trying wallop, so I will kind of struggle. That seems fair. And yeah. Right, so there we go, that's a nice start. You can customize your nuggets anytime you want in the character deck building. Oh, that's actually good to know, because you know, it's funny, I was thinking that in the back of my mind, like, man, can we not customize our nuggets like we could in LobCorp? Oh. I don't know if I'll do that in the now or off stream, but it's like, oh yeah, I think we'll follow the same customization rule that I followed in LobCorp with like, just slap friends, regular viewers and whatnot in the goddamn game for funny references. Right, anyway, now we've got the fight against these three. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, what's this? Overpower? Fend this off if you can. Already, with this, some of the other cards we have is like, okay, I see a bleed deck could maybe be a thing of sorts. Like, I can see some interesting things possibly happen here. Right, quickness, 1 haste. Right, right, dried up, we'll use that on you, and Malkuth can... I remember you had that like freaky looking card that was kind of intimidating, so I think I want to go after you first. Oh shit. Malkuth, you're not really doing too hot with these rolls, are you? So we gain an Ember every turn essentially, and after 4 Ember we take a risk. You know what, we'll just stack that up on Malkuth. Right. Right, yeah, I wanna try and clash with Mutilate, so 1 to 6 and 2 to 6. You know, we'll both blow it up. And then it's only tracks, so little test. Right, okay, okay. And you're targeting this nugget, right? Electric shotgun, a successful attack with like 1 paralysis. Right, let's see. Going first. An evade followed by 2 pierces. One 72226. Damn, that's actually a pretty nice card. Dried up, I guess, and then Malkuth, I think we'll just have you finish off this goddamn idiot. And now you're gonna try preemptive strength. 3 to 5. Oh, 3 to 5 and 1 to 8. You know, fuck it. You only live once and struggle again. I mean, struggle seems like the good old reliable card right now. So curtain call for the hook office.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
I can learn more about offices thanks to these guests. Don't get too bored what they say.
위로라고 해야 하나?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't really care if you're actually human or not.
신선하네.
Refreshing to has been quite since I've heard such words of comfort.
뭐
We're in the age of humanity after all.
야야 그렇게 쏘아봐도
I
말이지.
don't know the
인간도 아니면서
details.
지성을 지닌 존재들은 도시의 정확한 이유는 모르겠지만 그 일환 중 하나로
Not sure why it took place. The AI ethics amendment was introduced as part of that movement.
감정과 욕망을 느낄 수
It was already
있는
possible to create machines capable
그러니까
of feeling
사람과
emotion
다를
and
수 없는
desire.
기계를 만들어내는 것은
Those are
굉장히
pretty much
가능- 바로
humans.
그 점이
I guess
그래서
that was the
인공지능 윤리
problem.
개정안으로
The
기계를
AI
물론
ethics amendment, no
의지조차
machine could
인간과
ever be made to
유사하게
resemble
만들
humans,
수
including
없도록
replaceable
몇몇 예외가
bodies.
있어 보이지만
There are a few
저들 말처럼.
exceptions.
난 인간이 아닌 정확히는 내 설계의 원본인 인간이 있고
의체도 아니라
It's not even a human brain resting in a robotic
의체 같은
body.
것도 아닌 순수
뇌를 사용했다며
원본 외에 전자 설계
An
복사본을
electronic
사용했을
copy of
뿐이지.
the map of
내
her
몸은
brain.
순수한 기계야.
왠지 그럴 것 같긴. 그리고 세상 물정 잘 모르는 걸 보니까 그렇다면 조심 좀 해야 해. 특히 넌 인간의 모습에 감정도 있고 욕구도 있는 지성체인 거로
Your
봐서
existence is a complete violation of the. Oh boy, that's not gonna be great news for her to hear. The head's scarily good at spotting abnormalities like you.
이 머리는
The head is a bunch of shady creeps that rule over the entire city.
아마 만날 일은 전혀 없겠지만
That we probably won't ever get to face them. I would like to be like, oh, funny foreshadowing, but it's like, go if we ever end up dealing with anyone from the head, that would actually. I mean, I'd kind of shit myself because I've heard about the tales of Vina/Garion, and how she was like originally from the head.
아무튼
How scientific log core I don't think I got like the full details of that yet. But
여기에 있는 사서들도 뭐랄까 인간이자 인간이 아닌 것처럼 보이니까.
네 말대로야.
just as you
감정을 느낄
say,
수 있도록 설계된 나는 까마득한 시간을
I spent what felt like an eternity on a stage before when I played it and never seemed to
심지어
end.
끝난 줄 알았지만
야, 널 살 이유는 몰라도 머리에서 지정한 규칙을 어기는
I
건
don't know what motivated them, but breaking rules designed by the hand.
결국
네 말대로 다
They
죽었지.
did all eventually die.
도서관은 안전할
The
거야.
library will be safe.
안전할
It has
수밖에
to be
없는 곳.
safe.
들어오는 것도
It's like a
나가는
bird cage. No one's free to enter. No one's free to leave.
또 자기가 하지 말라고.
것도. 언젠가 이곳을 나가서 날 이 꼴로 만든 모든
I will
것을
leave this place one day, take revenge on all
자유로울
things that
거야.
made me into what I am, and earn true freedom.
아무튼 난 별로 신경 안. 그건 그거고.
That's
이건.
that, and this is this.
어디 보자. 이 친구는 이
Let's see the guy.
지정사서
Yes,
예수.
another floor already.
기술과학 분야 서적의 담당이고. 안녕, 난 롤랑이야.
Hey there,
Angela
name's
is
Roland,
정치.
Angela servant.
기술과학의 층을 담당하게
He's
된
very gone into the
지정사서
roles, just being a
예술인.
servant, isn't he? Well, good for him. I mean, yes, the patron librarian of the floor of technological sciences.
엔젤라와는 다른 차가운 시선이 느껴지는.
Is it just me, or is this a cold and piercing stare I'm sensing? Feels kind of different from Angela's, I gotta say. Oh no.
뭐야? 설마 너도 듣기 싫은 말 들으면 폭력으로 해결하는 타입이야?
Don't tell me, are you one of those types that resort to violence when someone talks crap?
넥타이가
Your necktie was loose. I guess you're a nice fellow after all.
엔젤라를 순순히 도와주는 이유가 무엇인가?
Tell me, why do you comply with Angela's order so meekly? Damn, you know what, this is just, I feel like the librarians are literally just sitting Roland with like indirect bottom allegations, which... the same rules for speed apply from Limbus. If you're faster, you can redirect the class. Yeah. If I'm faster though, like, because some of my goddamn dice rolls, I swear. I have no choice but to help her.
마이쿠스도 그렇고 너도
Malkuth didn't seem
엔젤라가
too
마음에
fond
들지
of
않는 거야?
Angela either. Is it a trend to dislike her or something?
당연하지 않습니까?
It's always that we wouldn't approve of her.
엔젤라는 우리의
Angela,
소원을
she
마지막에
utterly
무참히
crushed her hopes at the
짓밟았습니다.
very last moment.
복잡한 이야기인 것
Sounds
같구만.
complicated.
그럼 넌 왜 사서로 일하고 있는 거야?
Why are you working for her as a librarian then?
그런 거래였습니다.
It was a part of the deal.
거래라고?
A deal, huh?
도서관의 층이 잠겨
I guess the deal is why
있고
most
서서들이
floors of the
잠들었다고
library are
하는
locked
것도
off and the
그 거래라는
librarians
것과
are asleep.
관련이- 복잡한 이야기인 질색인데.
I'm not a fan of convoluted
그것도
stories,
감정적인
especially when it
문제라면.
involves sentimental stuff.
어쨌든 너나 나나 엔젤라를 도와야 하는
We're
거잖아.
both obligated to help Angela now, aren't we?
그렇습니다.
That's true.
그럼
Let's
앞으로
give our
잘
best
부탁해.
shot then.
뭡니까?
Put her there. What is the meaning of this?
악수 몰라?
A handshake,
해보자는
duh.
의미의
Never
악수.
tried it before. You know, the I look forward to working with you kind.
이왕 이렇게 된 거 인상
Come
풀고 잘
on, lighten up a
보자고.
little. If we can't avoid it, we might as well enjoy it.
마이크처럼 너에게도 책을 전달해
I'm
주는
supposed to
거지?
get you books like I do with Malkuth, right?
그렇습니다.
Indeed, my role is to
저는
collect and
그중에서도
sort books about
도시의
technological
기술과학에 대한
sciences
책을
of the
불려
city.
당신이 할 일과 제가 할 일은 명백.
It's become clear we're both
이쯤에서
well aware of our
돌아가 주시죠.
occupations. Kindly take your leave now. God, okay, so I see, yes, it's still a bit of an asshole.
예,
아,
예. 안 그래도 그러려고
I was
했어.
about to anyway. Why doesn't even want to do a handshake? Scene 2, Urban Myth. They don't have the time to think about terror at the end of the song before the setting of the sun.
뒤틀림에 대해 하나 협회나 츠바의 일과에서 내린
Anyone
보고는
reports on the
없는
distortion from Hana Association or Zwei Section 1?
네. 아직 상황을 주시하는
None, sir.
중입니다.
They're all observing the situation for now.
하지만 유효한 후보는
They
몇
did
개
nominate
있습니다.
a number of likely suspects, however.
도시 질병인 꿈의
With two
세탁소와
urban
어제의
plagues,
약속,
laundry of
그리고
dreams
도시
and
전설인
yesterday's
성리교단
promise,
정도입니다.
and one urban legend, the Church of Gears.
이거요.
The investigation's not been going too well, has it?
그리고 이번에 도시 괴담으로
On
지정된
the library,
도서관이라는
a
곳도
recently appointed
후보에
urban
있습니다.
myth is also on the list of possible sources.
위에서도 잡히는 게 없으니 마구잡이로
Even the higher
늘려대는
ups are clueless, aren't they? Seeing as they're throwing random guesses now.
책 정리하는 것도 꽤
Starting to get used to sorting out books now.
순순히 도와주는 이유.
Why are you helping me so submissively? It's actual bottom allegations. Oh, poor Roland. Like, man, I've been there too. I know the feels.
네가 안 도와주면
Remember when you said you'd
죽여버린다면서.
kill me if I didn't cooperate? Because I sure do.
게다가 혼자서는 여기서 나갈 수도 없고.
And I can't leave here by myself either.
공포에 의해서 행동하는 사람이라고.
You don't appear to be motivated by fear.
꽤 많은 사람들이
I've seen quite a lot of
공포에
people crawl
사로잡혀
along the floor
바닥을
stricken
기는
with fear
모습을
and
그런
terror.
예전 일들로 미루어봐서.
Judging from past observations, I doubt you're helping me simply because you're afraid of dying.
무슨 일을 해오던 거야?
What the hell were you doing in the past?
솔직히 말하자면
Oh, she was
나도
doing some
이곳에서 알아가고
crazy
싶은
shit,
게
dude,
있어.
let me tell you.
무엇?
넌 이 도시의 책을
You want to get
모아간과
one
동시에
perfect book?
단
Yeah.
하나의 완전한
What is the
책을
one
얻을
perfect? What
것이라고.
makes the book
그렇다면 나도
perfect?
그 과정에서 재밌는 것들을 어차피 지금 나가봤자 마땅히 할 일도
Oh, back
없어.
to being a worship face, just scraping
밑바닥
at the bottom of
해결사
the
인생이
barrel
막 그리고
again.
무엇보다 나도 알아내고 싶은 것이 하나
One thing
있어.
I've been meaning to figure out more than anything
이곳에서 너의
else.
일을 돕다 보면
Maybe I
알게
find
될
an
수
answer
있지
here one day if I
않을까.
stick around and help you out.
이해관계가 일치했다는
A
거네.
coincidence of interests.
그래. 내가 널 이용하는 만큼 너도 날 이용할 수 있지.
As much as I exploit you, you're free to make use of me. Oh, what a line to take out of context.
하지만 조심해. 어설프게 이용했다가
Be careful about it though, a careless attempt could seriously get you killed.
무슨 말을 그렇게 살벌하게 하냐?
You're being way too vicious with words.
전에 무슨 일이 있었길래?
Just what made you so
늘 날
short?
기묻지 않는 게 좋을 거야.
We're not prying into my past any further. I already feel like melting your limbs this Yikes.
말을 못 하겠네. 저 궁금한 게 있습니다.
I have a question, Mom. Do you take questions?
뭔데? 가려서 묻도록 해.
What is it now?
경고를 했으니까.
Make sure it's an appropriate question. I did warn you already.
이곳의 사서들은 대체 뭐야?
What's up with the librarians here?
인간은
They
아닌
don't
것
really
같고.
feel like real humans,
그렇다고 기계나 인조 생명체도
but they don't seem to be machines
아닌
or
것 같고.
AI creatures either.
예전 이 시설에서 이용만 당해왔던
Entities called abnormalities and employees, both of which were thoroughly exploited by the facility that once stood upon where we are. Oh, so did she like just build the library directly on top of where LobCorp was then?
나와 다를 바 없는 존재들.
They're just like me in that sense.
인간으로부터 비롯된 채
Originated from humans taken advantage of and abandoned when grown out of use.
지금도 이용당하고 있는 것 같은데.
What you're doing with them still, it's like exploitation.
망가져 버렸어.
They were broken, couldn't sustain a stable form. Existence was so
인간의
fragile
몸과
they could
책으로
fade away any
묶어두고 있을
moment.
뿐이지.
Barely kept together as I've bound them to a physical body and book.
내가 할 수 있는 건 나와 사설을 자유롭게 할 책을
All I
찾는
can do for
것뿐이야.
them is to find the one book that will free me in the library. Ah, so that's the deal.
사서들을 밖에 풀어둘
You're
거라고.
going to release the
그러지
librarians?
않고서야 나뿐만
They won't let me
아니라
for any
너도
of this.
너의 몸을 복구하는 데 있어서 같은 힘을
I used the
사용했으니까.
same kind of power to reconstruct your body.
이것 하나만 기억해. 손님들이 펼치는 수많은 책을
As we collect books for our guests, we'll eventually reach the one absolute book.
단한
Uh-huh. Right. I don't know if you ever noticed, but the library is the exact same shape as LobCorp upside down. Huh. You know, I'm gonna have to look at like an image of the library because I've seen the images of it before. But yeah, I'll have to take like a second look at that actually. Not that I doubt you or anything, it's like I believe you, but it's like, huh, interesting. It's like what did like what so like LobCorp got destroyed and Angela's like I'm gonna make my own LobCorp like building for the library. And it's just like, nah, I don't want to make it too obvious I copied, so she's just like whoop, flip. And it's like, genius, original, they'll never know. They'll never know I took this building structure. You can now send general invitations. General invitations are sent to unimportant guests who won't lead the plot. They can be resources to help grow the library. Take the following steps to send a general invitation. Choose any book you read as book of the day by clicking on an empty register book slot. The battle start plan info, it shows you the graph of the floors. Oh, right, yeah, that graph. So what, I take it, what, is this like general invite thing, like, for grind convenience? Right, let's just use an example. I don't know, rats, grade 9 fixer, and yeah, and a hook office book. Yeah, that's a nice general invite mix, I think. Oh, right, yeah, the graph layout, yeah. What have we got? Backstreet Butcher then? Oh, you've got some unique cards on you. Pound, Appetite. Again, a bleed card. Multi-block. Cruelty. Ingredient Hunt. There's gonna be certain fights not linked to the story that happens this way. You can get new attacks and character pages through this you wouldn't get if you only did the story. Right, I get you now, I think I see. Also, it's kind of funny because you mentioned how it's like the library is an upside down Lob Corp. And it's kind of interesting because when you think about it, in Lob Corp we started, you know, with the top layers of the facility, and we unlocked more facilities that were deeper down underground. Meanwhile, in the library, we start at the ground floor and we're working our way up, which I think is interesting. Right. Oh, 2 to 6 and 2 to 3, that's actually not too shabby for a 1 light cost card, I would say. Yeah, we'll use that, and then... yeah, we'll take this on. Right, let me see. Guard and a hit. Ingredient hunt. Yeah, I think I want to clash with that actually. This is risky, I think, but we'll take the risk. Oh dear, our Nugget's actually taking quite the beating. That's not good. Oh shit, now they're getting jumped. Oh, and Malkuth's not even fast enough to redirect anything. Oh, who's the lowest HP then? Oh, 21. Oh yeah, no, this Nugget's fucked. Oh boy, right, two evades. One evade, but it can potentially roll higher and gives 2 power on next die. And we can target the weak unit. Shit, well. Okay, that. God, they hung on by 1 HP as well, that's annoying. Scare away, sure. Oh boy, right, strong strike, oh yikes. An appetite. Oh god, I missed my evade cards. Well, you've got burn and lower HP, so I might as well target you. Oh dear. I think it's still winnable, but this is gonna be... I think I'm gonna be relying on RNG a little bit here. Oh, that's bad damage. And I see the match kind of blow up in my face there. Oh god. Wait, huh? Oh, I guess since I killed him with the explosion, I win? I mean, it said victory, yeah, so, you know, I guess I... It's possible he blocked with the fight. Yeah, that was certainly our way to end a fight. That's I don't know. You know, just Malkuth just you know, I didn't realize we gave Malkuth the kamikaze you know, suicide bomber ego, which I guess that's essentially what Scorched Girl is in a way, I guess. Just Malkith had ran up to that chef and said, my goal is to blow up and I don't know nobody. You know, puts on that innocent smile first and then just fucking explodes. Scorched Girl for the win. You know, Malkith is a character of surprises. You know, remember when I first played Locov and I was like, what a wholesome, happy little lass. That nothing concerning will happen. And then she got in with some tentacle action. And I'm like, that's the freakiest thing we'll see from Malkuth. And then she became a goddamn terrorist. And she does it all with that happy little smile of hers. Oh my god. Right, I think we can treat ourselves to like maybe a little bit more. Oh dear god. Yeah, let's actually burn some books. A guide to District 23, really? Wow. Book of Nalk. Yeah, I want to burn some of those. Yeah, give me those good old hook office pages. Upon defeating an enemy, gain 1 strength the next scene. Oh, okay. Right, library, God, all those evasion cards were kinda going good for Malkuth, but I don't know, did I want to get all very, like, bleed decky with her? Maybe. Right, so first things first, we will... empty the bookshelf. Right, and then combat pages, let's see, we'll give you... Let's see, where's funny evade cards? Right, let me see. Right, you're too slow. Light attack. Rat's Guide Survival. Let me think, what else? Yeah, we'll put in a little test. Fend this, yeah, fend off might be funny. Multi-hit and then Rampage. Yeah, might be a nice... Oh, I don't know, it's quite pricey though. Maybe we should find another... like maybe... put Skitter in? Right, what have we got next?
저것도 아니야.
Nope, not this. That won't do
이거는
either.
필요
Can't seem to
없어.
find the one that strikes me with inspiration. What do you know? It's the chef from one of the cards. You'll learn some of this district is. You should check out some of the cost zero cards you got. Some of them are insanely good for. Yeah. I probably should stick in like a light zero cost card or two. Perry brought you some fresh ones this time. They got bruised a bit too hard, but they're still breathing. Busy developing a new dish.
요즘에는 메뉴도 메뉴인데.
This is our one thing, we're running way too short on ingredients these days.
그래도 잭 덕분에 당장은 걱정
I have my
없겠지만
reliable
말이야.
friend Jack here, I won't have to worry about that for a while.
브레멘 음악대에서
The musicians of Bremen say they're no longer selling ingredients to us. Those freaks were always unpredictable. What about little piggies
거기도
then?
마찬가지야.
Stopped trading with
결국
us.
예전처럼 너랑 내가 직접
We'll have to do this
해야겠어?
the old way, you and I together. We can't go to our usual spot anymore. The Zwei Association is safeguarding that area now.
새로운 유통 경로를 뚫어봐야지.
We should pioneer new supply
이왕 하는 김에
chains.
새로운
Be more
재료들도
experimental with new
적극적으로 써보려고.
ingredients.
지금까지는 너무 말랑한 녀석들이
I've been using all the
있었으니까.
young ones for far too long.
슬프다.
I miss the pasty hand pipes you used to make.
아쉬워도 어쩔 수 없어. 질 좋은 고기를 주던 거래처들이 등을 돌렸으니 아무리 좋은 메뉴를 만들어도
Several
미스터
vendors that used to provide quality
재료에서
meat sticking to
경쟁력이 떨어져.
conventional dishes won't cut it. Gomez will notice the drop in quality in our ingredients.
파린의 셰프가 목표였지.
맞아.
The chefs are the brightest stars of the city that shine over us.
모두에게 늘 아찔하고
They never fail to
차근차근
present us with
맛을
stunning and sensational flavors.
새로운 재료라면 고기가 흐물거리긴 해도
Aged ones should be easier to get. Their meat tends to be squishy, it's not everyone's favourite. Some like it.
난 그런 적당히 타협하는 어줍지 않은
A taste that
식당들과는 다른 맛을
differentiates us from
추구할
other
거야.
restaurants.
도서관이라고 들어봤어? 그곳에 인간이 아닌 것들이 있다.
Ever heard of the library? I heard Monsters lives there.
아직은 도시 괴담일 뿐이지만
Monster meat is usually hard to get unless we travel all the way to the outskirts.
그렇지? 안 그래도 미식가 녀석들에게 파리네 셰프 못지않은 자극 그러니까 잭. 너는 나만 믿.
그럼 오늘 가져온
What are we gonna do with the ingredients I brought today then?
그 녀석들은
Turn them into
산채로 담글
go-
거니까.
Because I'm assuming this is like
껍데기를
cannibalism
꼭
chefs.
넣어줘.
Like the way they talk about the like young and old people and whatnot. God, turning people into jam, fuck.
고기잼.
Meat jam's nice.
네가 좋아할 줄 아. 전에도 말했지만
You have to put them in legs. Yeah, legs first, not head first. Gotta keep him alive as long as. But why though?
바로 죽어버리면
It's not as flavorful if they die too quickly.
뒷골목에서는 인간을 먹나 봐.
Cannibalism is a thing in the back street, it seems.
그런 악취미를 가진 미친
Quite a few
녀석들이
perverted
꽤 있지.
maniacs into that, yeah.
근데 아무리 뒷골목
Kind of a
사람들도
taboo in the back streets, you
인육을
can't
먹는다고
go around saying how
중간에
tasty
말하지
human
않아.
meat
오히려
is.
돈 좀 있는 녀석들이 사람 고기를
It's
찾지.
actually wealthy folk who consume human meat the
뭐,
most.
23구 골목에선
The back streets
일반적이지만
of District 23 are an
그곳은
exception.
수단과 방법을 가리지 않고
They only care about personal ultimate flavour and will do anything
뒷골목마다
for
다른
it.
점이 있나 보네.
You know, it's also funny that like when they talk about like, oh yeah, the young is the good meat. It reminds me of
관할 둥지와
like,
날개가 정한
okay,
방침에
this
따른
is gonna sound concerning out of context, but it reminds me of like my grandparents out of context, because I remember they used to tell me about like
그래봤자
haggis, the Scottish traditional meal, which is made from sheep. Because my grandfather used to be a farmer,
인간 고기는
and
특별히
one thing he
맛있는
talked
거야.
about is how it's like, oh yeah, you get like a very nice, good texture from haggis, from like lambs. So it's like you gotta wait for that nice balance of waiting for a lamb to grow big enough for the meat, but also like don't let him get too old or an adult, so you can really get the nice tenderness out of them.
몰라. 먹어본 적도 없고 먹고 싶지도 않아.
A very bright, cheery fun fact to share, I'm sure, but it's just something that was kind of on my mind. Like,
전부 멀쩡한
I
사람들이
don't know
합쳐서
if
바로
anyone's
요리하는
ever
거라고.
curious about haggis preparation again.
미식가들은 그 잔혹함까지 조미료라 생각하니
Hey, at least eating sheeps
고통스럽게 요리될수록 맛있다.
or lambs isn't as bad as like cannibalism, right?
인간이 인간에게 먹히는 꼴이라니.
Just saying.
이 냄새는
It's a
새로운
brand new
냄새야.
smell.
썩 좋아하는
I don't
냄새는
think I like
아닌데.
this scent.
잭, 오히려 이런 낯선
No,
곳에서
Jack, it's
새로운 맛이
unfamiliarity that brings
피어나는
new ideas, you see.
네가 그렇.
If you
환영합니다,
say so.
손님.
I like how that funny, like, the snap sound that plays at the start of a turn also plays for Angela appearing.
전 이곳 도서관의 와우!
What a wonderful looking ingredient. A glossy
분명
appearance.
겉보기에는 신선해 보이는 최상.
She looks like a fresh top grade ingredient on the outside, but Pierre.
알아. 아쉽지만
She's unfortunately not a human. Oh, they're striking a nerve here.
하지만 오히려 그래서 더 기대돼.
That's why I'm even more excited. How do you take? Now, Pierre, right, as you know, funny vampire guy. Even I wouldn't like jump up to someone and be like, "How do you taste on a first encounter?" Like you gotta like ease into that kind of thing.
저를 어떻게 하실 수는 없답니다.
You cannot harm. God. Oh god, what should we give me think of like that one terminal montage like Grey Steel meme? They're like, you can do nothing to me, do your worst. It's funny in Leviathan they show us an entire nest thing is all about art. They think the only way to make art perfect is to imbue someone's pain and suffering within it. So they all sculpt and paint with blood, severed body parts, etc, etc. Huh, interesting. I wonder if that's like got any real connections to it. And I'm sure we'll learn in a future canto.
그건 해보기 전에.
We never know until we try.
참아, 잭.
We should keep our manners. She's the wonderful individual who invited us.
저희를 초대해 주신
Miss Angela, may we
안젤라님,
enter now?
부디.
Hey, you think you're booking this place? Wee. Cooking prep. Oh shit, that's a decent guard followed by a pierce attack. Oh, is it? Oh, Nido. Oh, that card tells a little story of how cooking prep be. Cruelty. I can cook anything. Recover 4 HP. But guaranteed 4 rolls, so there's ways around that potentially. Keep it fresh. Oh, that's a high evade. Well, potentially high evade. Trim the ingredients. 35 and 33 HP, so they're a little bulky. Oh my god, we keep getting the low rolls, I swear. Alright, well, that's 1 target each, that's fine. Right, trim the ingredients, 1 to 6, 1 to 4. And we'll use that. And I can cook anything. You know what, yeah, let's go with this actually. Oh dear. Does this clash go well at least? Thank you. No, I think we'll go with Ashes first. Right, okay, so we get to choose our classes this time because we're outspeeding completely. Cruelty and ingredient hunt. Oh, okay, we've staggered Jack, that's good. And that's Pierre got a job. And you know what, let's just stack all in on Malkuth again. I want her to become a bomb, potentially. I wonder if jazzy music is getting upbeat. Jack might be in trouble. What are you trying to do? Ingredient hunt? You know what? This might be a risky maneuver. Two bind. Actually, maybe I don't want that to go through. Because I was gonna say I could just kill Jack and then 2v1 would be good, but I'm not sure. Well, you're actually no, you're targeting Malkuth and she's got the funny evade card, so my funny evade card might not be as funny as I wanted it to be. Right, 2625. Cook and prep, right. I think little tester will be good. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll use multi-hit on Pietro. Try and get as much damage as we can. Not enough to kill, sadly, but close. Oh, appetite? That's not much. Ingredient hunt. Three or four, right? Let's see. You know, yeah, let's be funny. The Rampage should finish it off, I imagine. Right, and we got Perry's book. I never thought I'd be an ingredient myself. Well, at least she's happy to go out, you know. Good for her, I guess. Oh, keep it fresh, oh, you're pulling out that big evade now. Oh shit, you're low on light. Oh, that's okay. Malkuth can do this. Or she could try. Keep it fresh again, god damn it, you son of a bitch. You know, yeah, I'm gonna let Malkuth like try and recover her light here. Because I don't want to like spend it all and be left completely defenseless. Oh, well, but my Nugget's about to take a beating because she don't got no cheap cards. Okay, right. Appetite. I can do it on you and Rat Skate Survival. clash of that, and Malkuth can't. You know what? We'll let Malkuth have a breather. We've staggered him. 1 HP. Yeah, this is where we're going for the kill. And there you go. No trouble, no crazy shenanigans. Curtains closed. What a bunch of nutcases, best not to interact with the likes of them.
너보다 예의는 있던데.
They were more well married than you.
여기서
Damn.
어리숙한 사서님께들이는 뒷골목에서 예의 바른 놈을 만나면
If you meet a polite and well-mannered person in the back street, run for your
정신
life.
나간 녀석들이 모두 예의 바른 건
Not all
아니지만
lunatics are polite, but polite people tend to be lunatics.
예의라.
자,
Damn.
여기서 두번 미친 놈들은
Lunatics
언제나
always
일정한
exist in
비율로
any given
존재하기
group of
때문에
people.
특정 기준으로
There's no
분별하는
point
건
using any criteria to
없다.
divide people into groups.
개소리야.
Oh, wise words. Oh my goodness, an abnormality fight we have. Oh, but you know what? Okay, I know I said this about the last week, but yeah, you know, we can maybe do one more fight. Cause I'm curious. I'm too curious. Right, I gotta see. But we need to set yeses up with a nice deck then. But first we should probably like burn some books actually. Recover 2 HP at the start of each scene. Right, I think we can build something for Yesod, like we give him Jack's page. And then... Oh, you know what? Appetite's actually quite nice for being a zero cost skill. 3 to 4, inflict bleed. Endure if we've got to be defensive. Cooking Prep's also quite a good defensive and offensive skill. Actually, you know, we'll trade Endure for Cooking Prep. Cruelty. Rat Guide to Survival. You're too slow. Overpower and... You know, focus strike. Wait. Actually no, Rampage. Ooh, okay, another familiar face. Forsaken Murderer. He's so right though. Look at me with those eyes, you're the most pitiful ones here. Right, what's your gimmick then? Wrath, deal double stagger damage on successful attacks. All dice lose 4 power when the character has stat. Your dice lose power when you have stats effects, you say? Interesting. And I have quite a few bleed cards on me. So you're gonna try and stagger me and I'm going to try and bleed you. This is an interesting dilemma we find ourselves at. Only 1 to 3, that's not too bad. Right. Inflict 2 bleed next. But we can inflict bleed with this for like a cheaper cost, so... change wrath. What to bleed on you? Right, let's see. That guide to survival? Deflect him? Oh, he took a bit of stagger damage there, I saw that. Oh shit, that's a nasty card. Yeah, I think you're too slow as our best bet. Oh, we're so lucky for that though. Oh, and he's staggered. Yeah, I'm going for overpowered. I was fared by empty anger and regret to the last moment. Damn, check out how orderly these books are organised. The compulsion is almost scaring me at this point. Your clothes are still silver. He straightens up Roland's attire once again. I appreciate it, but it feels kinda awkward to be honest. Proper attitude of the mind begins with a well-conducted body. I guess I should say thanks. What's your business this time? Nothing unusual, books to deliver, questions to ask. Heard from Malkuth the librarians used to be humans, is that true? It is. Were you all seasoned brawlers in your past lives then, like the ringleaders of syndicates? My intuition as a fixer tells me otherwise. Your observation would be correct. None of us loved such a violent life. Save for a couple of exceptions. Yeah, I was about to point out, like, you know, Bina and Gaburo. How are you so skillful at dealing with guests though? Thanks to the books, we gain powers of previous guests through their books. So that's why you guys seem to grow stronger with every book I give you. Books and emotions are a source of power. Senses strengths that were engraved in others' bodies. The library can amplify emotions of denizens, and upon residents and visitors alike.
책이라는 게 공방의 시술이나 도구보다도 좋은데?
세속적으로 생각하는 secular terms. Pathetically tearful survival instance of a man who lived most of his life in poverty while young. That's all for my questions. Thank you for your kind answers. Don't mistake this for kindness. I do not particularly think highly of you. You're nothing more than Angela's little lapdog. That's rude, I didn't take this job by choice. Does that exempt you from guiltiness, however? If you're done with your errands, kindly take your leave. That little piece of... I do enjoy this game's dialogue, it's very consistently fun and good so far. Upon a successful blunt attack, inflict one blind and paralyzed next scene. Blunt dice, 1 to 3, power speed is fixed at 1. Lower the minimum value of all dice by 1, raise the maximum value by 3. This must be why people in the past talked about, like, oh yeah, yes, it's a blunt guy. And apparently a lot of people think that I would really like Acid. Interesting. Okie dokie. Well, anyway, that is gonna do. He's doing it. He's librarying off. Yeah. Oh yeah. I totally libraried off, and I absolutely loved every second of it. Oh boy. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me for the start of the Library of Runa Life playthrough. We are absolutely gonna be playing more of that. And I cannot wait. Hey, thank you for your yeah, you know, thank you for your help as well, Nate. Um. Anyway, let's see if there is anyone to raid. Oh, she was streaming more AI Limit. You know what? Yeah, let's go raid the funny fish boy and his fun from soft shenanigans. Anyway, if all goes according to plan, I should see you all on Friday around the same time. Where we'll be hopefully. Actually, hold on. What did I say I was doing again on Friday? I've already forgotten my goddamn schedule. Let me see. Let me see. Goddamn. Was it Ty? I think I put Ty on the goddamn. I know, I'm so bad I've already forgotten the schedule set. Yeah, yes. Hopefully we'll finish in Thai on Friday. Anyway, that aside, we'll go see Shima now, see what he's up to in AI Limit. And, yeah, there's the raid message, and I will see you all later, so bye-bye.